It is Wednesday, my dudes. Means it's time for some stuff that's going to be really difficult to recreate in the animated series 7 years from now. It is February the 8th, 2023, Ascension episode 5. How's everybody doing?
Okay.
So good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Happy to hear it. What happened last time, gang?
We fought a
Killed a
lich.
lich.
Well, we heard a story. And
Oh yeah, we heard the story, then we fought the lich.
Then we met a god. A
Yeah,
dead
I
god.
talked to gods, through me, and then through a gremlin.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah.
the gremlin.
I did kind of forget about the gremlin part, but yeah, you're so right.
Perfect vessel for God.
Honestly, legendary moment.
Yeah. And then Barry's reading the writings on the walls.
And then we read the book a bit more. And then we figured out, oh, the way that we saved the world better than last time is that we kill a lot more guys than they did.
Yeah.
Just
But we can
more
reverse
violence.
it. More violence, but reversible violence?
Yeah, reversible violence.
Reversible violence. Remember,
Yeah, does that make it on the list?
violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add reversible violence to the list. That's pretty good.
Yes.
That's pretty good. I like it. Gotta keep up to date on my running list of possible band names. Right after Energetic Barbarians. Comes to us courtesy of John Stuart Mill. In case anybody was wondering.
Wow.
Yeah, so you guys have come ashore with the entire chunk of land there.
Right.
Thrust ever upward.
Yeah.
And you have reconvened with Tor, who told you basically his brother is here, and he's doing a troubles.
Right. That's what
Yes, that's
that
right.
was the
That's where-
ending.
That was the end. I did write it. I promise. I
For
did.
some reason, I thought we were gonna go talk to all the priests and stuff first, but nope.
Yeah, no. We
I go find a shark first.
Yeah,
Two,
of course.
five.
Casual Wednesday activity.
Yeah.
Just for clarity, this doesn't count as one of the gods that we could kill to save the world, right? This is just something that needs to die anyway, even Is it
Oh,
though?
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of also a god a little
Well, we're sort of.
bit. Or are you a god?
So,
you could say that, I guess. I'm not divine, if that's the criterion. I'm not related to celestials in any way. I'm just sort of a. I
Primordial?
guess. Yeah, you could.
Just
I guess
feels like the same caliber to me.
call me like a titan or something. Yeah, we're of similar power, but actually,
the whole ritual.
similar ranking, probably.
this actually ties into something that's probably worth discussing, which is that rather than us being beings that have a certain amount of power, we're actually more like vessels into which a finite amount of power is dispersed. So essentially, there is just this enormous base level of primordial energy that is held at the bottom of the sort of planar pyramid, right? Way down at the center, in the midst of all the chaos, there's just this conflux of energy. And in order to keep it from overflowing and going absolutely crazy all over the cosmos, it is manifested into the four of us. Each of us representing different elements of chaos versus order, or naturally good inclinations versus destructive tendencies. So, the long and short version of it is, if any of us dies, that power doesn't go away, it just gets redistributed to the ones that are more closely aligned to that one that you kill. Which is all a roundabout way of saying, I don't think you should kill Asminar if you can avoid it. That's my fella up on the northeast there. Because if you do, I think all of that power is just gonna get shoved into Iralash, who is another brother of mine, who is even less nice to deal with.
What if we kill them both?
If you kill one, you're not going to be able to kill the other.
Okay.
So we have to put them in stasis,
You've got to figure out something. I don't know what.
Is is this next guy as big as you?
Not quite. He's big. He's not like island-sized. At least he wasn't last time I saw him.
Well, I don't know how to, lock him away or anything, so...
Yeah, I'll have to think about that. If he's here, that means he's corporeal, which means he has surrendered a certain amount of his abilities. There's certain things we can and can't do while we're here in the material. So...
Well, can we just banish him?
You could certainly try, although that wouldn't necessarily preclude him from just coming back.
Yeah, we can. Banishment just sends them. If it's for a creature from a different plane, it just sends them home. We would have to go to Primordium and banish him there to trap him in a demi-plane. But even then, I feel like a creature of this power would not have too much of a difficulty breaking out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it could certainly serve as a temporary solution if he's destroying stuff right now. You could potentially try to banish him for a bit. The process of traversing the planes from Primordium to here is, I mean, it does take some time.
Yeah.
Also, not that I know how to do this, but like, could we petrify him or something, or would that have the same effect of essentially killing him?
You could probably try it, but he's a crafty bitch, and he's got a lot of elemental power. You see, the four of us, we all have particular tasks that have been sort of assigned to us, based on the sort of nicknames that we've been given by other realms, but his thing is all about just the raw destructive force, right? He can bring to bear elemental powers that are beyond almost any ken. I mean, this guy can do anything that you've ever seen a dragon do at a big scale. But even he is not completely... He's not all-powerful.
Well, this doesn't sound very, possible for us to trap him somewhere.
You would need...
Didn't somebody up there have a ritual, some idea that they wanted to share?
Yeah, somebody up at the ladder came up with something. I don't know exactly what, but that's where
The king or whatever.
Yeah. It seems like you might be able to... If there was a way you could dampen his power somewhere and keep him there, that would, at least for the time being, well, figure out what to do next. It just sounds like he's sort of wreaking havoc over there right now. Getting an early start on his job.
We might as well hear what the ladder has to say. See what they got. It's better than the nothing I have right now, so...
Yeah, I'll spend a little bit of time on the way over there thinking about it as well.
Yeah. See if there's a spell that maybe could at least help keep him at bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what you could possibly do that could be something of a permanent solution, and nothing's coming to mind.
I mean, the best I could think of would be imprisonment, but even that would be temporary. And even that would also require it would require very significant investment from the caster. It's above my level still. And it, I think, would still have a chance of failing with him. This is going to have to be something bigger than just a spell. Probably something on the level of what we found in that book.
Yeah.
Different.
Well, I suppose it's worth talking to them about, see what they've got.
Yes, so.
Bring the little turtle in with you when you go, so I can talk to them as well.
Okay.
Can you talk to the turtle even from, like, far away?
Oh, yeah.
Right. I don't pretend to understand how these things work.
I don't really either.
Great.
That frightens me.
Suppose that's what makes me not a god.
I guess so.
And I don't know who came first, to be honest. We might have been created by someone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna think about that.
No, I wouldn't. That way lies madness.
Hmm?
Alright, you guys can head eastward and slightly northward. Map here. You guys are kind of going around here to... Ooh, wrong map. From like there to like up there. Obviously going around the continent of
Yeah.
God's hole.
Okay.
Did you push that map again? I haven't had it on this machine yet.
There you go.
Thank you.
And so you've got about 2 days traveling here on Turtleback.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I can do to prepare? Probably not.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like, is there anything? Possible?
Is he particularly smart or dumb? Like something I can curse him with, and we can take that as an advantage?
I probably wouldn't. He's got. I mean, we've withstood a lot of things over the millennia of our existence. I would assume that he's about equally good at anything. Some things are gonna have a chance of working, and some aren't.
I could like trap him somewhere.
Would he be considered an elemental?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
What? Tor and Barry, maybe you can work with me on this. What if we put him in like a giant magic circle?
That could.
It's not the worst idea, actually.
I mean, if you guys have some theory crafting that you want to do, there's a certain amount of guinea pigging that I would be willing to subject myself to. Given that he and I are...
Magic circle itself only lasts an hour usually, so we'd have to craft some sort of...
Well, no, if you upcast it, it increases its time. Although it only
by an
goes up
hour.
by a limited amount, yeah.
So we'd need...
As far as modifying things for rituals, that feels like it is not terribly far-fetched when we're talking about god-level things. With enough power and wizards, we could probably do something with it. Or even you could cast that yourself, can't you?
I can, yeah. That's why I had the idea.
That would be good.
What spell is that?
Magic circle. Needs holy water. Or some really fancy padlocks.
I mean, I have holy water. I probably can learn that, right? Is it?
It's not a
It
cleric
also
spell.
It's not.
trapping.
No, just me.
Herald, Warlock, and Wizard.
Torm only taught me that one.
Torm, I thought we were boys. Okay.
Wow.
I don't have access. I don't know that spell.
Sorry, Maria.
So if you needed my help, I would probably be helping you in this effort more than doing it myself.
Well, yeah, mostly it's just a way to, extend the time.
Yeah. Even just extending the time enough to buy us time to do whatever it is we need to do. This may not be the solution for long term, but if we're trying to trap him in a more permanent way, this could potentially keep him from murdering us while we do whatever we need to do for that. Because I'm assuming it's going to be a ritual that's going to involve a fair amount of fairly potent casters that will have to happen.
Presumably, if you had a high number of heralds, you could do some rarer version of the spell that could be a bit more long-lasting, and obviously it would need to be rather large.
Yeah.
That would be another modification that we would need to do because I don't think you could fit in it as it's written.
No,
At
I'd
least as we
imagine.
know it currently.
10-foot radius cylinder. It's 20 feet high. Can't imagine he fits that box.
No.
Now I wonder if we could combine it. If we could combine Magic Circle. So some of these rituals that I've seen feel a little bit like they're in the realm of dabbling with other magics that exist and kind of blending them together into something that suits the purpose. And I keep coming back to Imprisonment. It's a wizard spell. It's one above what I can do, but I know people that could do it. It's an abjurative magic that has a various number of effects that it can have, all of which are permanent if they succeed. The one that sounds the best to me is there's one for Burial, where it creates a tomb for the target underground that's exactly the size of the thing that you use it on.
Sound of that.
It requires a very expensive component, especially for something as old as him. But it could, if we work with that and Magic Circle in combination, that could potentially be a more permanent solution.
Work.
I'll also... That sounds very good, and also the way that his physiology is a bit strange, but he's essentially nautiloid, but with a lot of heads. So he's got a massive spiraling shell with that he can go completely inside. In previous times of strife, usually when others are dealing with like his spawn and offspring, and that's kind of the way that you can deal with him. He like the turtle for me. He sort of projects his essence into other creatures, and if you are able to dispatch of them, then he might spend some time resting up inside the shell. If you're able to do that, some combination of imprisonment or perhaps a magic circle around the entrance of the shell itself could block him in long enough for somebody else to do a more permanent.
I think the answer is going to be to beat him into some sort of submission by killing his friends, and then using your Magic Circle to prevent him from pushing through to cause more problems.
To ensure that he won't fully resist the spell and the imprisonment, I think either way we're going to have to beat him down a bit.
I think imprisonment is going to be the final answer, and Magic Circle is how we buy the time to collect the required components.
That sounds doable, perhaps, if you know people that can cast that.
I ought to. The component is wildly expensive in this case.
How much is that?
It's 500 gold per hit dice of the target.
Oh.
And it needs to be mithril, right?
It's a picture or statue of the target worth at least 500 gold, and a special component determined by the version. So for Burial, you just also need a small mithril orb as well. But that doesn't have a gold cost associated to it. I think it's more just flavor. The cost is the statue.
I would say for this purpose, for this casting of it, actually, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me, and I'm gonna have Dia, who probably is the most likely one to know this, make a history check for me.
Okay.
What flavor of Arcana?
What do you got?
I have Detection, Forbidden Knowledge, Planes, and then just default. I also have History Legends, if that would help.
I would say you could do just a base Arcana or a History Legends. And for Thea, what do you have?
I have for history. I have all specialties.
Okay, let me see what the options are.
Arts, Empires, Genealogy, Legends, Wars.
Okay, this would be Empires. So yeah, you could do a history check for that.
Okay.
Also, if research would be relevant, I have that for investigation.
Okay.
I would have died.
23.
Okay. So Baranon, you're kind of scratching your head about this, and you're thinking about like spell components and things that you've read about imprisonment. I would say one of your let me look. You've read the writings of Endwinel, who was a phenomenal abjurer in her time, one of the utmost former professors at the academy. She was before your time, but you have also worked closely with a handful of her students, who are mostly elves and half-elves, folks who lived for quite a while. The imprisonment spell is definitely a little bit wobbly in kind of the component, because generally speaking, it's pretty easy to procure a picture or statue of the target. And once you reach a certain level of hit dice on a creature, it's like, I can't make a picture that costs 5 million gold. Like, there's only so much I can do. But you can supplant some of the material cost if the other component is pricey and large enough and rare enough, which mithril, in your knowledge, is a very rare material commodity, used for making only like extremely valuable and powerful armors and weapons, and occasionally for very powerful spells like this. You do not know where you might be able to procure that, but Thea, you do. Throughout your various travels as an itinerant minstrel throughout the lands here, you have heard tell of one of the better kept secrets of Jacob's Ladder, which is that under the northeastern mountains to the north of the city of Jacob Hall, there are a number of lavish temples to various gods in those mountains, built atop rumored mithril mines that extend deep into the caverns below. It is sort of the worst kept secret on that island that much of the material wealth that the temples have there, it derives from those mithril mines. And you reckon you might be able to get a solid amount of the stuff up there. And
But
it
we
also
just
strikes you that perhaps that might be why Asmodar is attacking the place in the first place?
What if we just made the statue of himself, like, made that out of mithril and made it very large? It feels like that would be moving in the right direction for the components that we would need. Probably need to talk to some of the Joes about that.
So we need some sort of sculptor for that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
But
There's also, like, fabricate
it, yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Oh,
if we have
I'm
the
not
raw
a wizard.
materials, if we have the raw materials and I have an image, I could just and kind of make it happen.
Well, that's the second issue. I mean, we don't really know what he looks like, right?
I imagine
I
we'll find out
mean-
when we beat him into submission and put a magic circle on his shell.
Well, sure.
And also,
Fair
there's ways to like figure that out. Someone can do a scrying or something like
I
that.
mean, Turtle Man could probably tell us, or is there some way that you could show us something? Could one of you guys ask Tor? See it in a dream or something? You do that all the time. I don't know how that works.
This
yeah,
is
other-
Tor. Ours is Tor.
Right, yes. Sorry.
You'd
but
probably have to divine it somehow, yeah, or otherwise just go where he is and see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to do that,
well,
but I could ask. I could have some questions.
Yeah?
Is that
Yeah.
scryable? I could probably just scry on him. And just, look, there's a big
Scry?
monster.
I don't know that would work necessarily, but you could certainly try. Legend Lore could also be something you could do.
I do have components for that.
I have legend lore. Wait, do I have it today? I can
Well,
learn.
based on
legend.
what we said, this does feel unnecessary now.
What?
If we know where he's attacking, and if we're just gonna go beat him up and then put him in a circle anyways.
Well, legend lore can also provide other information, so it might give us things that we
Ah.
would need to know to fight
Yeah.
him. Legend lore is
Ah.
kind of one of those squishier spells that works a little different every time you use it. I don't know. You would
don't
have
know
to
if
wait till
that's fine.
tomorrow, Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also have to wait till tomorrow to prepare it. I have three casting worth of components on me if you wanted to do it. We
I
can
do
that.
think you had rested in the chamber with.
Oh yeah, we
the
rested
goddess
in
before.
God
so it's still
chamber.
kind of like mid-morning right now, so you could have prepared.
I don't
that.
think I redid my spells from that point, so
Yeah.
if I could, I would
Yeah,
do that
you're
now.
welcome to. And
Yeah,
it seems
could I?
likely that you may have actually prepared Legend Lore. Seems like one of
Yeah.
the ones you might have picked up.
Do you know legend lore?
I do, yeah.
Okay. It's like, do you need me to learn take legend
Uh,
lore?
Well, do we want to do it on the other bad boy too, then?
Do you have the components that you need for it?
I don't think I have those components. Oh wait, what is the components?
Fancy
Me?
incense.
Let me see. Actually,
Don't
yeah, I have
fuck
Hero's
it.
Feast component is what I have, but I feel like I would have. Nope, not
I'm gonna-
on me. I
Go
want the
ahead.
money.
Bring fabricate, just as a guess.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
I thought I got legend lore stuff, but I guess I
Oh,
didn't.
It is a cleric spell.
It is. I just don't know why I didn't buy the components for it. I thought I did, but I really didn't know.
I mean, are we still gonna go up there and see what these guys have to say?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if they came to the same conclusion or if they had a brighter idea. I don't imagine that they did, but we can check.
Also, if we need to get any spell components, I can cover for that.
I have the money
Great.
for it. I just don't have the actual components.
Alright.
That's great because I'm
Hold
broke.
on.
Oh, I have the money. So if we can find more fancy incense, I could do it. I'll just take it.
I brought some components for some of my spells that require it. I have some legend lore, I have some rope trick, I have some teleportation circle, and some true seeing. I came prepared for all of those,
Yeah,
but
I only have the
I'm broke
Hero's
as hell
Feast.
if we go beyond that.
Well, I can afford it.
I have 3 legend lore, so we could both do it if you wanted to.
Yeah, because it's more like if we wanted, I could just take it and I can give you the money to.
I just also imagine we're going to need more than 3 as we're starting to do this deity level shit. I feel like we're going to be legend loring a lot of legends.
Yeah.
Wait. When we get there, I'm gonna need some incense as well to start making some holy water.
Yeah.
Is that how you do the circle?
Yeah, that's component. It's holy water
Yeah.
or something that costs 100 gold.
Yeah. Well, I think I have components for a ceremony. Right? And
There's some weird workaround with
Yeah,
holy
that's-
water where,
that's-
like,
Actually, that holy water isn't on ceremony anymore.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. Never mind.
isn't
I
that
don't-
some
How
weird thing with
make
holy
it.
water where you have like half a gallon plus a drop and then a half a gallon of regular water and then it all becomes holy water and then you just keep
I
doing
don't think
that?
that's how it works.
Holy water all the way
I
down.
thought that was like a turd in a soup bowl or something.
I don't know. I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
A cleric or herald can create holy water by performing a special ritual that takes 1 hour to perform, uses 25 gold worth of powdered silver, and requires the caster to expend a first level spell slot. So it's a ritual, it's ceremony, but it's not.
How
But
much
it's
does it
not.
make?
It's its own thing. Okay.
How much does it make for that? Or is it just 25 gold's worth
think
and
you
we're just
can-
going
you
gold
can-
cost?
Just a thing of holy water.
A flask.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's how much I need for magic
Yeah, I don't think
circle.
you can just be like, bah, the ocean is now holy water.
Well, I have the money for it,
Only
so
the
we
great,
could. We
cleric
can do
Toto.
We can do.
The great cleric Toto could do that. I heard he blessed the rains down in Africa.
Oh,
Yeah. Never heard of him. Anyway,
that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
but I guess if we make couple holy waters.
You're going to need to do it 4 times since the component needs to be 100 gold.
Yeah.
No, it says or.
Or.
Or the expensive
It's a-
padlocks.
It's a
Got
very
it. Okay.
crucial condition.
Yes, I see.
That's how I'm interpreting it and reading it.
I
No, we make-
like your interpretation.
Let me check.
It says or.
This is not really
It
my
doesn't
bag.
say 100 gold worth of holy water.
Holy water or ornately yeah. That's well,
I could.
depending on how you choose to read that comma, you could also see that the holy water may or may not actually be consumed by the spell.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say the holy water would be consumed by the spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Feels right.
I feel like
you
that
would need
Feels
Yeah,
like a
but-
stupid.
you would need a flask of holy. That's the spell.
Yeah.
Well, I have ceremony components, which is the same amount, so we can. I have the
Great.
components already.
Yeah,
to-
it literally
What?
just is like it's still
Yeah,
part of
it's
the
just its
ceremony
own
spell.
thing.
It's just its
Yeah.
own thing too.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
how it
I
was
do have 4
in
components worth of
original
it.
5e too, because before they added
Mhm.
ceremony in Xanathar's guide, it had the same
Had its own
rule
thing,
for how to
yeah.
build it, and then they just took that exact same thing and put it in the ceremony.
Yeah. Pasted it. Yeah.
Yeah. I already have 4 components of that for ceremony, so we could just use that to do the ritual. And just make a couple flasks.
Yeah, I mean
or-
you can just
since
do
we're
that
planning to use
on the
more.
road here.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, can we just do it on the road since I have that already?
Okay. Yeah.
Sure can.
Can make up to 4.
Yeah. We do our 4 hours of.
Yeah.
Blessing.
Well, you do
ritually.
too, I do too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do mine over here. You do yours over here.
Yeah.
You two can take notes.
Speaking of notes, I was going to ask: is Magic Circle something that would be relevant for me to have? Do you think it would be helpful to have another access to it, or you got this? I don't know it right now. It's not really my bag. It would be expensive to go get, but I could go get it if it would be relevant to us.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
As long as I save my channel divinity, then I can get 3rd level whenever I need it. So
Okay.
even if I use all of my stuff, all my spells and everything for the battle, I should still be good. So
Speaking of you using spells, I was going to give you a haste to have all the time, but I generally don't bring it prepared because I have so many 3rd levels that compete for space. Would you be interested in just always having a counter spell? It would cast using my modifier, but it would take your reaction. Or do you just smack people because you have this mage thing that you do?
yeah, well, I don't. Thor,
Yeah.
does this guy cast spells?
Not in my experience.
Never mind.
If you're going to take something that's a reaction, probably absorb elements would be the thing.
You know, I sure wish I knew that spell.
Well,
there's a reason. There's a reason you don't. It's not a spell anymore.
That'd be it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that is a little rough. Ooh.
That was a good ass spell.
I wonder if there is, if it still
An
exists.
equivalent
it's just a
of some
different
kind?
name, yeah.
I mean, force of will a little bit, but it's not a wizard spell.
There's probably like a wizard class ability that could do it.
Possibly.
Maybe. Searing equation. What the
Well,
you do math and hurt their brain.
Yeah, it's literally the
Alright.
meme of the.
Great.
I mean, for this guy, I probably would actually appreciate the haste.
Okay.
If you could just like, yeah, because you said you could just give me a coin and then just not prepare anymore, right?
No, I need to keep it prepared, I'm pretty sure.
Well then, I don't know. Whatever you got that you think might be good as like a little prep.
I mean, I always bring the cool fast fly. Right now I have, for 3rd levels, fireball, counterspell. I guess I can take off counterspell. I don't need to bring that right now. So, there. That'll do.
Do you have anything that would enhance my fighting, or?
Haste and fly. That's about it, really. Or the
fly
fire,
could be useful, I guess.
or the fire shield that I always put on and make my fire bolts better. You could put that on and just not like people hurt more when they smack you.
I could do that. Leave the shield behind for you guys and double hand the longsword.
Yeah, it doesn't add anything to your damage. It just hurts things that hurt you. Which
it'd make it easier for them to hurt me
true.
if I leave my shield behind. Do I have to concentrate on that?
The shield, no. It just works.
I like that.
Yeah, it just works for 10 minutes, and they can either take cold or fire when they hit you.
I like that a lot. I could do the fire shield and the like spirit guardians or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be
Or
a
I could-
third.
Or I could give you the stupid flaming sphere that I ride around. You could charge into battle in a ball.
Where he's a nautiloid, you said, Tor? So I imagine we're gonna fight him on water.
Probably, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
Don't like that. Alright. Taking away that spell as well. Good call.
Got water walk.
Water breathing. Um,
Wait, I can't island water walk?
I don't know.
I think that was, yeah, I learned water breathing for this, and you had water
So-
walk that we chose to not
Mm.
use.
Yeah. I don't know how good control water will be in this situation. What?
Might be able to-
spin him around in
I
a
might be able
circle.
to push him around and
Yeah.
irritate him or something. I don't know.
Oh, never mind. Water walk's not a cleric, so.
Fuckles.
JK.
Can I learn it? I don't know.
No, I think it was like wizard, sorcerer, and bard.
What level is it?
Yeah.
You can just look it up.
It's third. Third. It's a third level.
Yep. Druid, sorcerer, wizard.
Druid. Druid. The other one.
That's all you, Barry.
Yeah, well, I don't know it currently. I know water breathing.
Well, maybe we can do a purchase.
How many people's that work on? That is a
10.
concentration.
And no. 10,
Yeah,
no,
1 hour.
duration 1 hour.
Not bad. Okay.
So
Definitely.
when we see him, we cast it.
We would have to stop and get that somewhere. We might be able to get it in the ladder, because we're going to go talk to them before we
yeah,
fight it. Right?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Although I'm not
Um,
super arcane at that, but that'd be alright.
I'm sure they have a third.
Or I can just make everybody fly, and we can work with that.
How long does that last? Well,
10
but that
minutes.
one is concentration,
I
right?
mean, I'll also be there. I mean, I'm not gonna just like send you off and be like, all right, have fun. So like,
Well, yes, but I mean, we're gonna have to like go up to him, right?
You'll probably
To
come
fight
up.
him?
You'll probably come up to me, but yeah.
Oh.
Will he be fighting you?
Oh, he would not be happy to see me. No.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's
Okay.
We have the basic
Uh,
maneuver stuff. I could just jump out on this guy's fucking back. What am I saying?
and also I'd have the Stairway to Heaven on my guitar. So if we want to
that
fly, we could
Yeah, does that
Yeah,
fly? Okay.
fly for an hour.
Oh,
Paul, if he attacks you, how confident are you in that not being a problem?
I mean, if it was a long-standing slugfest between the two of us, he'd probably win. But I'm
With
pretty
us, it
hardy.
shouldn't be.
I'm pretty hardy. Assuming you guys are going to come up with a plan that'll be able to deal with him, and this is an issue of, you know, distract him for a while, then yeah, I think I should be able to withstand that.
Could probably work with that. I think.
should be able to.
Yeah.
It's probably worth discussing with whomever is there anyway. I think we want
Yeah.
to meet them in Tarst Wood.
Are we weakening him by killing his minions or by attacking him directly? It sounded like Tor, you described he
Killing
Yeah,
minions.
brings
he
things.
summons little avatars. He calls them his children. They're basically like little baby versions of him.
We're gonna be killing.
When
this
you say little, do you mean little to you or little to us?
Little to me, but definitely littler than him too. Last I saw, they were like, I don't know, do you remember that squid thing that you fought on my back? Probably somewhere around that size, maybe a bit bigger.
So still big. Got it. Okay.
Pretty big, yeah. But if you're able to
Giant
take them out, then yeah, you don't want to fight him directly, because he's probably going to be... He has some some minor like spell reflection stuff, and he's got
Hmm.
some. I mean, he's just got really thick skin, and in
If
a
he has
direct
spell reflection and a bunch of dragon breaths, I would just die.
right.
I would
I'm
simply
thinking.
pass away.
I'm thinking it's better if I can engage with him directly while you handle the little ones, if such a situation is to arise.
And the little ones being handled would give you the edge you need in handling him.
That would subdue him for a time, and long enough for you to do what it is you need to do.
Follow-up question. We're planning on magic circling the shell. If he retreats into his shell, is he just going to sink to the bottom of the ocean?
I don't know. I could probably hold him.
That would be ideal. If you're going to be engaged in combat with him anyways, then yeah, if he just retreats in the shell, just grab him or something. Eh.
Can we, like, drag it onto land? Can he walk, or does he just swim?
He can. He has a very. Last I saw, he has like a very slow like levitation. Can do, but it's.
What? Actually, seems like a decent method of stalling. Is just drag him into the middle of a continent. Like, I could just levitate the big ball and like. Ugh.
Yeah, continents don't really like me, but
Oh,
Hmm.
It's like throw his shell.
I could give it a
Yeah.
toss.
yeah. And we
Can you not
push it.
climb onto land?
I
Is that a
can,
problem?
but it would like crumble underneath me.
Hmm.
Oh. Hmm.
Oh,
That's-
Have you ever
That's fair.
you ever heard of the tectonic plates?
No.
it's not a concept that I've ever thought of as fallible. That's, yeah, I guess it makes sense for
An
something
island
upscale, but-
climbing on top of another island is generally speaking to be
Mm,
frowned
bad.
upon by the island
Bad,
that
yeah.
is being climbed upon.
Well, I'm sorry for never having considered that eventuality.
Or if we can find like
That's
a
alright,
cave
that's
and
why
just,
I'm
like,
telling you.
push them there.
Shove him in a cave, shove him in a hole somewhere.
I mean, isn't that
Yeah,
the,
and
the
then just
ultimate?
start
Stuck in a hole.
Isn't that the
Yeah, that's
ultimate? The ultimate.
Yeah, that's
point
what we're
of
gonna do.
Dig it in.
imprisonment.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
were going to do with imprisonment. Yeah, is just trap him in a box
But
in a
it's-
mountain or
if it's
something.
exactly the size, with like imprisonment says, it's exactly the size of him. Then
Oh,
he's not
that's
gonna
true.
be able to fucking. If and when the magic circle eventually stops, if the hole is exactly the size of his shell, he's gonna have a hell of a time getting out of it.
There you go. Well,
So we cast it while magic circle is still active on him. I really think that's going to end up being the best answer. There are other versions of imprisonment, but I think this is going to work the best.
probably.
Sounds great to me.
Mostly because I don't know how well the rest of them scale up to something his size.
Well, and he's a
Yeah.
ocean beast. So yeah, if we just shove him in a hole somewhere, then it feels like a better. I don't know.
Just like extra layers.
There is one fine point detail to imprisonment as well.
Mm.
What?
You must create a condition that will allow the spell to end, or else casting it will fail. So we have to carefully choose a realistic and possible condition that we don't think will happen ever. But if we can't think of something, spell won't work.
Could just say like until like me or Araket lets him out.
Sure.
Are you immortal?
Functionally, yeah.
Can we say until you die? Because I don't think that's going to happen if we imprison him and weaken Urilash.
You're not going to be able to weaken Yorlash. And I'm gonna be the one that he comes for.
Okay.
What if we just sit till the death of the universe? Like,
I
It's
think it's
gonna
gotta
go
be
to-
something a little bit more,
tangible?
Tangible.
Oh.
Must be based on some observable action or quality not related to mechanics. Like,
level
Like,
hit
it
points
can't
per
be-
class.
yeah. Can't be somebody dying or
Well,
something.
I'll workshop that one.
Please.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Yeah, my gut is to say we could just tie it to Araket, because Araket's going to be the last one to arrive, which I think so anyway, which means that what you're trying to do will either have succeeded or failed by that point, I think. And you could just make it like, if Araket decides to let him out, then
he's out.
Then he's out. And I trust there are certain things that we are supposed to do and not supposed to do, and really my purpose here is just to save people. Araket is the one that brings new life in. So if he decides, if we get to the end of all this and for some reason he decides that he should be let out for reasons that I can't know or understand, then
You trust him to be right?
I would.
Okay.
I would say
Well, if
until
you
one
do.
of the others lets him out, but Urlash would probably be keen to do that, so not him.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's the best thing we got so far. So I will keep that in mind.
Workshop it, yeah.
He is the only one, the only other being that I would trust to judge the situation exactly correctly. There could be a possible scenario somewhere down the line, given the nature of us as beings, and what we're supposed to do to not just this place and the material, but all places eventually, that would mean that he needs to be able to be free of this place. But I can't envision what that might look like.
And whatever it looks like, we can be finished saving this world by the time that rolls around.
I would think so, yeah.
Or we'll all be dead and it won't matter, so, you know, that's also an option. Alright.
But yeah, let's see what the others have to say. Can bring that plan to them.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Mhm.
You guys have a couple of days before you reach Tarstwood. En route, Maria and Thea both experience some dreams
Oh, dream.
from your various vision things.
Mhm.
Maria, yours is a very visceral, frightening
Okay.
experience. As you can
Oh.
see,
Oh.
you find yourself just kind of floating in a void. It's not cold or warm, it's just completely neutral. And you can't really, you look down and you don't really see any physical embodiment of you. You just kind of are projecting your consciousness somewhere. And you can see up ahead, despite being surrounded by blackness, there's like an even darker blackness in like a cloud-like construction in the distance. And you see bits of flashes of red and purple light, until emerging from some of these moving is this enormous, vaguely like serpent-like shape. And you kind of blink for a second and your vision brings you right up to the edge of this black cloud. And you can see just kind of the silhouette of this thing moving, a long tail trailing behind it, and these two enormous claws at the front. And you see it kind of turn to look at you, and these glowing red eyes enlarge as this thing swoops closer towards you, opening this enormous jaw wherein you can see contained constellations, galaxies, nebulae, lights beyond counting as you're just swallowed up by this thing. Yeah, your dream's a little different. As you often do, you dream in music. And what you hear is a veritable soundscape of discordant sounds that eventually kind of come together into a sort of strange harmony. You hear crackling. You can kind of hear and feel on your skin the crackling of lightning, and you hear the rumble of thunder. You hear flames burning around you and splashes of cold against you. You hear these things in sounds that kind of meld together, and you feel them in a symphony that is strangely at once clashing and discordant, but also working together in a sort of way to create a very interesting piece that is more cohesive than you would think. And you both awaken.
So, however, everyone's morning.
Oh, fantastic. Wonderful sleep.
Oh, good. I honestly slept great. I had a very interesting dream that,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, it was a kind of a dream of opposites all coming together. Like lightning and thunder, flames and ice all coming into one. It was chaotic, but at the same time it mended together, and that was just kind of it. Don't know if that had any meaning, but it was cool.
I'm sure it's very deep.
I
I'm
like yours
sure.
dream better than what I had last night.
Oh,
What did you
yeah?
have?
I was floating in just darkness, and then somehow there was an even darker presence, and it turned very serpent-like. And then when it opened its mouth, it was just like galaxies and stars, and it was amazing. And then got swallowed by it, and I don't like the feeling of that.
Oh, it sounds like you got Yardalash's attention.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Oh, great.
He's a giant snake monster?
Yes,
Kinda.
was he very
Serpent?
serpent-like? or
Vaguely,
dark?
yeah. Just sort of like a big, scary, long whale with lobster claws.
Hmm.
Huh.
Big old,
Claws.
big old mouth.
He had like red eyes.
Yeah, that'd be him.
Wow, sounds
Yeah.
evil.
You could say that, yeah.
And Maria got its attention.
Well, I think
Why
you
would
all
we
have
do
at this
that?
point.
I think it's all.
You're
this
working
way.
with me.
Mm.
Oh, and he hates turtles.
Just hates me.
This turtle.
Mhm.
I mean,
a
I'm sure
very
he wouldn't.
specific turtle.
I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't be fond of other turtles if he met them.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah,
That's true.
I
That's true.
probably hates all turtles.
Sounds
Terrible.
right to me. I mean,
Yeah.
he,
That's a very evil thing.
he seeks to decimate all life, so yeah, turtles are
Oh,
included.
turtles are
Yeah,
included.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they are not immortal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they live pretty long, so.
Strictly speaking, yeah. Well, as fascinating as that conversation was, it looks like we're here, or as close to here as I can get you without crashing into the beach.
Probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to have the disturbing tongue transportation, or shall I make us a ride?
How long is it to shore?
It's like maybe half a mile.
How far can you crane your neck?
And I could probably get you there, but if you'd rather just fly, I wouldn't be offended.
Yeah, I could just
Oh.
fly us there.
Yeah, I can also just make a boat if we want.
These sound like great
Actually,
options.
Just once a week. Maybe make a boat because I need to double check to see if this spell is out of the
I'm also a
guitars.
ritual, so I can just do it.
Oh, then just do that.
Cool. I will
Beautiful.
ritually cast Cavil's Carting Phantom Steed, so I make an illusory vehicle, and I will make a boat.
All
Nice.
right.
It's the
Nice.
rare version of Phantom
Ah.
Steed, so instead of making a horse, you can make
A
a boat,
phantom
a
boat.
wagon, or
That
a
is
cart.
so
It's fucking
cool.
awesome.
I played that Zelda
That's
game.
amazing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
You summon the King of Red Lions and make your way to shore with Turtle in tow.
Wow.
You guys
Like your
will
turtle.
have about a
Yeah, it's your
day,
turn.
about a day or so of walking like on shore to get to
Oh.
Tarswood from the beach here. You can see. Those of you probably Thea and actually probably everybody but Baranon has probably spent at least a little bit of time in this area.
Yeah.
This is, excuse me, one of the bigger cities in Jacob's Ladder. You can see basically the entire portion of the, here, let me pull up this again. The entire, like, portion of this continent that is deforested is just covered in sprawling, but far apart, like, little pastoral villages. The entire coastline is just covered in small fishing towns. You guys all know that fishing is a huge trade here, especially with the Grand Lakes to the east and south. There's these 4 massive lakes that make up pretty much all of the trade here. But there's also just a lot of farming homesteads, cattle grazing all over the place, wheat farms, wheat fields, potato fields, just all kinds of stuff growing here. And about every like mile or so, there's like another little cluster of like farms and very like segmented paths to kind of walk through with fences in between these. Additionally, dotting the landscape are a lot of these. You know that this is another place where there are a lot of mages that kind of assist, druids that assist with the farming, and just general practitioners. There are lots of magically constructed stone watchtowers and dwellings, and variously like little statues of like families indicating who owns this part of the land, or of previous leaders of little towns or the kingdom in general. Just like a very well-planned and kind of nice to walk through little area here. Every 10 or 20 miles, there are little roadside inns. Definitely some other people on the road that you guys see as you pass by. Mostly humans, but a smattering of elves and dwarves and halflings and gnomes as well. The very occasional drow you guys also can spot. But this is a very populous region, and you guys can very easily have just like a nice walk for the day that you have to travel to get to Tarstwood proper. The weather has definitely affected the docks, the fishing kind of areas a little bit, and you can definitely see the effects of the kind of intermittent sunlight that has been plaguing the area, but you can tell that a lot of these things have been magically well maintained, so this is still a pretty prosperous little region here. So you guys could easily post up somewhere for a night on the side of the road for a pittance and be treated well and have some good hospitality on the road here before you reach the actual kind of city center here where a lot of the work gets done. More stone and brick buildings here that Baranon, to your trained eye, you can tell have obviously been put together magically. Like the geometry is perfect and everything is like the kind of dampness of the ground here from the kind of thin rain that's scattered throughout. All of these foundations are just like perfect squares of stone that go deep, and it's just like boom, boom, boom. The one building that stands out, which seems to be your destination here, is this apparently pretty recently constructed, judging by the scaffolding that's still kind of around certain parts of it, but this massive upturned longship at the center of the town that seems to be kind of serving as like a meeting hall.
Would appear to be where we're going.
Yeah.
I assume, anyway.
Yeah, they meet in the boat.
Why not?
There are lots of little market stalls and shops around the town, so you guys imagine if there are magical components or other things that you might need, this would probably be a place to find it.
Do we want to try and find Water Walk for me to put into my spellbook? It would be a matter of finding a scroll and also the money for me to copy it, but I don't. Do we care?
Why should work just fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. It was just while we're here, if we care.
Yeah.
Is there any potions? Diamonds? What do we?
Potions definitely will probably need more of.
Yes and yes.
Yes.
What do you take to find? What do you take to fight a not god?
I mean,
Good question.
I kind of have everything I already need. If I could find another like potion of growth, then great.
let's say, are there any like notable just magical items here? Like anything in particular? Doesn't have to be.
I mean, you guys can take a look around if you desire.
I would take a look around.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do investigation check.
All right.
You can do that.
There are, as you're kind of like walking around, there's a lot of mostly places that have like rudimentary components for spells, lots of components for cleric spells. There's nothing that
Good at investigation.
immediately catches your eye in terms of.
We all threw, and she was wondering why Oliver was good at investigation.
Oh.
I was like, you butt.
I add my charisma to it because
Ah,
God lets me.
what a guy. There's not a lot of like weapons or
I speak with-
magic items that seem like they would be particularly useful. There's like a couple of kind of sillier, smaller magic items. Like there's a bag where if you put anything in it, it turns into cheese. But weirdly enough, as you guys are walking around, a lot of the, which is a little off-putting for Oliver and Maria, a lot of the temples here have been repurposed to be kind of generic and not specific towards a particular god. As you can see, some of them are directed towards sort of vague figures like the Master or the Sage. You're just kind of like, what the
Oh.
But there are still temples to the normal pantheon that you are familiar with as well. But as a result of this, there's a lot of like cleric spell components and herald spell components in this town, and a lot of people kind of attending these temples.
And a lot of heathens.
Yeah.
Why do you say it like that?
Because that's how I mean it.
There's so much acid in that word.
Now, Ollie, we gotta be nice, okay?
Alright.
Don't make me take out the book.
I wasn't
Well,
towards you, Barry, this time.
I choose to believe that the book is just perpetually screaming, and he just keeps it in the bag of holding, so it's like...
it's like the Doppler effect.
No, I should really learn catapult. I feel like that with this book would just be something special.
Somebody says
Don't
something
have
dumb
it.
across the room. Thunk. Literally
like
throw
the,
the book at him.
Have you ever seen the video
the way
of like
to go.
the guy shooting an arrow with like a speaker on the end of it?
Sound like a train.
Oh, I don't know catapult because it's not a spell anymore.
Oh.
Bummer, dude. You could just throw it real hard. Basically the same thing.
If I could just find another big healing potion, I think I'd be fine.
You can certainly
Same.
find those.
Yeah.
There
If you
are
could
like
find them.
there are a surprising number of druids in this city as well.
If you could find like a bulk deal on the healing potions, that'd be cool, because I have my bag of healing, but it's not awesome, and that's all I've got.
Money do we have?
I have 15 gold.
Should we just go to this place and see if they just provide some for us?
Yeah.
Probably.
I feel like we have a pretty good reputation here. We've been here. I mean,
Did Thea just
Well,
like not
I'm
spend
from
any
here.
money?
I didn't spend a lot of my money.
They have so much fucking money. I guess that makes sense
much
for
money do
the
you
bard
have?
to have a ton of money. But
7,000.
Oh my.
jeez.
I have 15.
Yeah. Also, I started with
Almost
abilities
400.
to get more money on the road.
Poor.
Like I just play and
she's
get
just
a
been
lot
going
of
town to town.
yeah.
The wizard spent all of it. God damn, you should just buy me a bunch of spell scrolls and
I
spell
can.
book will go
I've been
crazy.
offering this.
Yeah, you don't
Please.
provide.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
like, maybe you
Yeah,
should
please.
ask nicely.
Hey, maybe you shouldn't call me a heathen.
Whoa,
I
I
don't
only
tolerate
called you a
it.
heathen once.
It's fairy.
Yeah, but that one time really left a mark.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Scarlet letter.
for that. But you are a good one, so
You're one of the
Yeah.
good
Thanks.
I
You're
said
good
that you were a
heathen.
good one.
heathens. I have a heathen
This
friend.
feels so discriminating.
I have my
two
heathen friend.
friends
It's
right here, they're
you.
good.
I love discrimination. It's so good.
Only when it's casual.
Great. Yikes.
I feel like I should cut this conversation off before we go a direction that we don't want to go.
This is so not good. Goodbye.
It's fine. My character can say that because he's the race that's going to go extinct.
Meeting, huh?
Wow.
Oh, here we
That's
go
what
to
you
metagaming
think.
Go to
now.
that meeting.
No, maybe change some things around. You don't know that. You don't know for sure.
Are we back to the future in this?
Whoops.
You see Baranon just slowly start to like disappear. Ah! All right, what are you guys doing
Let's go to that meeting.
other than violating Twitch terms of service?
We're off to a strong start.
Also, by the way, just circling back, I can buy people things. So if you need anything,
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at the spell list here for a minute, and I
Okay.
might take you up on
now
that.
that
Yeah.
I know we have a fucking sugar daddy on the team,
I know. I was
all of
gonna say,
these
like, sugar
spells are
mama.
really
Listen,
looking
I
pretty
have-
good.
listen, I have 3 things: battle hymns, concentration spells, and money.
Let's see what these people give us for free first, and then we spend our money.
I also have
More money.
reputation, which is something I haven't really looked at for.
Yeah, you guys all have prestige technically as well.
I have
Which-
a lot of prestige.
Theoretically, could yield you followers if I felt like doing that.
A bodyguard.
That's a big if. I get a follower, it's just a groupie.
Oh.
Great.
They're just like, yeah!
Encore! I'm dying over here. Encore!
Every time Thea casts a spell, there's just some asshole in the corner like, do Freebird!
Play Wonderwall!
You guys can head over to the meeting hall. Good lord. There are a number of people inside already. You see some familiar faces. You guys see Gideon Zelton, the Emperor of Zeltenbrach, who's just kind of sitting in a corner talking to a few of his retainers. You can see Edmund Crane and Bryn, the High Priest and his Azamar kind of right hand, both speaking to a fellow who's reclined on like a wood throne in the back, on the back wall. He's probably in his 30s. He's just wearing pants and no shirt, and he's got these just like tattoos up the arms, and he's got like a little crown on his head at a sort of slanted angle. You see standing next to him at his side is a human woman, also probably in her 30s. Very modestly but well dressed. You can see she is also very pregnant, and kind of sitting down at the floor, kind of working on some papers. You see this other noble-looking human woman, probably like late middle age, braided hair down to almost the floor. So they all just kind of look up as you guys come in.
Hello!
Hello.
We made it!
See the fellow on the throne is like, "Hey, boss! Oh, you guys brought a turtle. Cool."
Oh yeah, he's it's a bit more than just a turtle.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
more of a,
Like a family member, right? Yeah, I got a cat like that.
Well,
no, more like ancient deed, or Titan. Ancient Titan? Yeah, that's a good word.
he
Feel free
just
to chime in
speaks
anytime,
through the
Toa.
turtle.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to see how long that could go, but yeah, no, yeah. Like, oh, a talking turtle. Shit, son.
Tor.
Yeah, hello, Tor, Leviathan, first one here. My brother is the one terrorizing the land of the north. The guy just kind of stands up. Yeah, that tracks. Fuck. See, the woman next to him is like,
It does.
here. She just like hands him this like wooden scepter with like a golden ball at the top. He's like, thanks. And just kind of walks over. Ah, King Castor Canavan, at your service.
Can you
I'm Oliver.
say that again? Sorry.
King Castor Canavan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The lovely lady up there is my wife Gwen, and this curmudgeon here is Lady Blythe Tarstack. She kind of like looks up at you guys like over the rim of her glasses. She's like, "Yeah, hi." Yeah, she's a little bummed because the big old is like shooting fucking lightning bolts at her towns and stuff. So, you know, what are you gonna do, right?
Ostensibly something. That's kind of why we're here.
We were hoping that you might answer that question, sir. You see Gideon just kind of like yells across the room.
Yes, we heard that maybe you had some sort of plan.
Oh, yeah. You guys are the heroes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So, well, me and Gwen, we kind of workshop this whole deal because we thought, all right, so here's kind of what we came up with. You can tell me what you think, and we can kind of do a little tete-a-tete, a little back and forth, little ping-pong ideas back and forth across, you know? So basically, there's this spell called Magic Circle, and we've seen this big dude, and sometimes he sucks himself back into the shell, and we thought if we could like get enough heralds together, we could cast a Magic Circle inside the shell, stop him from coming out of it. Meanwhile, we got this guy who knows a spell called Imprisonment, and we thought if we get enough of the mithril from the mines underneath all the temples there, we could use that to cast an imprisonment on him while he's stuck inside the shell, and maybe we could stick him in the mines or something. So what'd you guys come up with?
You have the heralds for that as well?
We got some. Yeah, there's a lot of temples up on where Blythe comes from. So we got Lady Blythe, where she comes from. So we got a handful of folks that could do that. But we do
have
need
somebody who can cast the imprisonment.
Technically, we got somebody who thinks they might be able to, given a scroll.
That's iffy.
Yeah, we are waiting for some communication from Abendroth. We think we might have a scroll for it locked away somewhere, but we would need a suitably gifted practitioner. And this fellow that you have, Your Majesty, yeah, he's not great. He's technically a wizard.
Technically.
Is he just reading the scroll and hoping for the best?
Pretty much, yeah. That's
What
the
does
part
he
that
do?
Choose our wizard.
Okay,
Right.
I should probably read the
That
scroll and
sounds
hope
like
for the best.
So what did you guys come up with?
I'm not
That.
convinced that you didn't just listen to us come up with that plan, because it was really incredibly spot on to the conversation we had on the way over here.
Ah, dude,
Yeah.
great minds think alike. That's baller.
Must be it.
Can I just
Yeah,
insight check this man and
Go
just
for
see
it.
if he actually came up or if he just scryed?
Seems like they just came up with the exact same plan that you did. It's crazy.
Weird.
Weird.
Huh. Go figure. Small
How
world.
much mithril could we get?
Well, that's kind of up to, you see, Blythe just kind of stands up and just kind of takes her glasses off. We can supply a pretty hefty amount of the stuff. We would need to obviously create the item needed for the spell, but...
Nah, we got that covered.
I was intending to just fabricate it, but I don't know if that's
that should work.
enough.
We would need to get over to near Jacob Hall, where we come from, and
Is that a problem? Is that where he is? The big
yeah,
nasty?
he's kind of in the area, but the mines are in the mountains up there.
Well, the big turtle has offered to help keep him at bay while we fight the little things, so that he will then go back into his shell, and then we can do the magic circle part of the plan.
You just you see Castor just kind of like, no offense, but like I'm not certain this is really gonna, like, you're gonna throw him real
This
hard.
is the-
Like what?
This is the little version. If you come outside, you can see an island
Yeah,
that has
yeah,
arrived
yeah.
at your island.
Oh.
That is actually him.
No cap. All right, great. That sounds good. I like it. Yes, I'm actually very large. I like to think of
And then
myself
I
that
guess
way too.
do we just keep the magic circle train going long enough for us to collect the mithril and do imprisonment, or are we trying to do that before we fight him?
How long does a magic
Do we have-
circle last?
Usually an hour.
Unless they upcast it, in which case it's just another hour. So it becomes a question of how many heralds and how much energy are they willing to expend on this.
You see Edmund just kind of like comes over. We could probably bring to bear a number of priests and heralds from the church if it's needed to be a consistent thing while we gathered the materials.
It would, Ed.
Gathering the materials is going to take a while. Once we have it, it's just a minute to cast the spell. But it would probably be a matter of a few hours. Are the mines dangerous?
Yes, they are rather, but we do have quite a bit of the stuff up in the mountains, which we would just need to bring down to the town.
Could we just go get it?
That could work.
Like,
Yeah.
could we just fly up there and push it down the mountain kind of deal? Like, what are we talking here?
It'd probably be like a wagon full. Would be enough.
You have
I
a portable
think.
hole?
Yeah, we could probably get you one of those. Somebody around town's got to have a fucking portable hole, right?
That'd be my real convenient, yeah.
I feel like that would make it pretty simple.
Yeah, you know how to like teleport or something? Because you could just like pop up there and
I do, yeah. It burns a pretty big spell if we're gonna also fight Big Tentacle Man today.
What about this kind of wizard that we had on standby? Can he teleport us?
Yeah, no, this dude like he's got like fucking like prestidigitation.
Oh, why was he even
Why was he an option?
It's just my pal Keith. He's been really trying to get a position, and I thought we'd probably have better casters in the city than him, to be completely honest. He's just my bro from way back.
Okay.
Right.
Then-
Keith and I, man,
Do you
we
want me to-
go real far.
Do you want me to reach out to Abendroth and see if we can find an abjurer, since this is kind of their bag?
Are
Or do
they
you just
going
want-
to be as good as you?
There's probably not anybody else at the school that you know of that can basically, all of the best wizards don't stay at school or become professors like you. Like they go off
hide
and
somewhere
do
in the
other
mountains
things.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should be all right with Thea backing you up, perhaps, and with me lending you some aid. I think we have it.
Yeah, Raw, does that work? Can I just read a scroll for a spell that's in my list but out of my level?
I believe that is how it works, Raw.
Okay.
So
it would just need to be an Arcana that would be a check of 10 plus spell level or some shit like that.
I believe that would be how it works. But let me check.
Because I have Lend Faith, which is a reaction, give you +5 to an ability check.
We can always
Yeah,
guide you.
and-
Maria could guidance you. Thea could give you an inspiration.
Mm,
I mean, that sounds pretty great. Between the
And I already have a base +10 to it.
if the
So
spell
at the very
is on
minimum.
Yeah, if the spell is on your class's spell list, you can use it to cast the spell without the need for material components. To use a
What?
spell scroll of a higher spell level than you're able to cast, you must succeed on spellcasting ability check. This is without the need for material components, but I think in order to create the scroll, they will still need probably a
Yeah.
component of some kind.
Probably.
Who's going to create the scroll? Don't they need to know the spell?
That's a good
If we can find
question.
somebody that can create the scroll, can't they just do it?
Probably. I
Not
would
Unless
say
for,
just for ease of
fiddling. Yeah,
just
yeah.
for ease
They have
here,
the
it's
scroll locked
probably
away.
just
We
a
can do it the
9th
other way.
level spell scroll, but you will still need the material component.
Alright, that works. So it's a spell casting modifier, not an Arcana or skill check
Yeah,
of
it's
any
just going
kind.
to be an
It's just-
intelligence check.
That's less good. That makes it a +5.
But you still have all of our stuff.
you're probably gonna need it.
It'd be a +5 for me, so it'd still be a +10.
Also worth noting,
And
you
then
have
it'd
a
be a
portent die, don't you?
Oh, I haven't rolled today.
Thea and Maria don't have one today, but...
Oh,
Yeah, because of the dream. Wow.
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 That's wicked.
Or you could just do none of that shit.
Get it.
Well, we must do it today, huh?
Today, I have a feeling. Torm is giving me a feeling today's will be a good day.
Yo,
to do
dude,
this.
your eyes just started glowing like crazy. You ever had anybody
Yeah, I
tell you
just-
that? You have
Just
like
got I kind of had a minute. It's all right.
You have like very soft eyes.
Whoa.
Hated that. We should probably.
You just hear from the throne, just like, Caster, stop being strange to the guests. Ah, yeah. Sorry, hon.
The book almost is audible through the bag.
Dude, your pocket is yelling.
It does that.
Yeah, it happens.
For free, even.
I'll think about it.
How about
I'll
we
think
go
about
get
it.
some metal?
metal.
Are you sure I
Let's
was
go
enjoying
do
this moment?
That sounds.
Gideon, you want to try and get the scroll? Yeah, yeah, so you have a, Bryn, you can teleport, yeah? It's like, yes, I could head over to Abendroth and see what they have for us.
Should we wait for that?
Yes, probably. Let me just do that.
Alright. Oh,
Need
by
the
the way, can we perhaps get some sort of magical item aid with this whole...
He just kind of like looks back at his wife. She's just like yeah, probably. What
like
do you
potions and stuff?
Oh yeah, we could do potions. We could do potions for sure.
Like
Yeah,
big
we
potions.
could do potions.
Appealing and maybe some.
Yeah, like one each.
Sure.
That
Right.
works. That is one more than I have currently, so that's.
One.
We
each.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll go find. I'll go get those. You see, him
How
just
are we
kinda, like,
dealing
go,
with
he just,
the
like,
metal?
opens
Am I
the door.
teleporting us?
You see this dude just like standing out there, like, not doing that, kid. He just walks on.
If you're trying to find your friend a job, if we all survive this, he can come sit in on one of my classes, and I'll see if he's worth a shit.
He's not.
Why not
You
just find
happen
them
to be a bodyguard?
Oh.
Fair enough.
what are plans or something?
You see, after, yeah, you kind of do the teleportation circle. After a moment, she just kind of reappears. She's just like holding a very old-looking scroll case. This was apparently the one 9th level scroll
Checks out.
they have on hand. They have a former student that occasionally comes and who they pay to write these.
Great.
I can't imagine how much they pay this individual. Yeah, the wizard in me hurts to use the one and only 9th level scroll, but I can't fathom a better opportunity than a deity level squid monster eating a continent. That feels like
Yeah,
an
it feels like a
appropriate
good
use for a
usage
9th
of
level
it.
scroll.
To me, yeah.
Also, we have no other ideas.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
was
true.
also-
Except maybe
that, yeah.
praying to God.
I mean,
I
are we
That's
don't
your
done
do
idea
today?
for every problem.
Yeah.
That's your idea when you have a tummy ache. Like that doesn't count.
Well,
How'd you know that?
Because you just told me, fox boy.
Answer. Whenever I pray to Torm, he listens, okay?
I mean, have
he
you tried
heals my
praying
tummy ache.
today?
You know, I haven't. We had a lot of stuff going on. But maybe
Well, we have
Has been a
we
big
have
day.
we have 5 minutes.
You're right. I'm sure there's a temple out there somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
One
Or maybe it got
specifically
converted to one of those
dedicated
hip
to
new.
Thorm. Don't say that.
I was going to say maybe it got converted to one of those hip new
Don't
gods.
you even put
No,
that out there,
no.
Thea. I'm going out there
Yeah.
right now, and that's true. I'll be very cross.
Somewhat strange, this place.
I see. You're gonna write a very strongly worded
Do we
letter.
need to have another meeting about your anger problems? I thought we had that nipped in the bud.
I'm sorry, we just found a lich, and it's been a whole thing.
He just kind of like pats you on the shoulder. It's alright.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
Remember the exercises I taught you?
Alright.
That
Pick
whole
out
thing
some
just happened.
Adderwort roots and start chewing them.
You see Blythe is just standing over there. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I will go talk to the miners. She just kind of like walks over in her direction. You see her. She's sending, seems like.
I didn't bring that today because I figured we were going to fight things.
Good guess.
Oh.
I have it.
I have it too.
Alright, well, I'll bring
I
the
know.
car around, but
That's a weird sentence.
I'm still going to be a little bit far away from where you're at.
I can just make another boat.
You're
Virtual.
on land.
But to get to you, from island to island,
But you're like a day's walk away from the coast, though.
Yeah.
I can make a cart and get there faster. I don't know.
You said
No?
boat. I was like, what the fuck are you going to put a boat on the ground?
It works both ways. It can make a cart first and then the boat tomorrow.
But
Or
then
I
we
could
won't
just
have your
teleport
natural
us if we
24
really-
tank.
Do I need to just teleport us? Am I burning the spell slot on that?
Sounds like it.
See, Bryn just like, I
Okay.
have another.
Oh, okay.
And I
Well,
have
like teleport,
Oh,
teleport,
great.
or circle?
I have
for the
a
win.
teleport. That's how I brought us all to.
Nice.
All right, all right.
I have zero interest in fighting this thing, so I will use them to help you.
Can you
Right.
get us to the mountains so we can collect a bunch of metal?
That will be a little dodgier, but I can certainly try.
Great.
That seems like where we ought to go.
You see, Blythe kind of comes over. It's like, I can create an image of the place for you, if that might be some assistance. Yes, that would probably
How long-
help.
How long does it take to get there from Jacob Hall if we wanted to do a safer one?
About at least a day.
Nope.
It's a
Dodgy it is.
few days, actually.
Dodgy
Oh,
it is.
Lady
We love to see
Tostack,
it.
should we just... anyone here, should we just bring her along with us? Isn't this her realm here, the Tostack lady?
Oh, yes, I will be going with you to the mines.
Oh,
to
okay, great,
oversee your
great, great.
procedure. The caster comes back in. It's like, all right, potions, potion for you, potion for you, potion for you,
Thank you.
potion for you. What else was I doing? Maybe that was it.
I think that was it.
I think that was it.
Cool beans. Did we work everything out? I see you got that old ass scroll.
Yep.
Sick. Oh fuck! I forgot the scepter somewhere. Keith.
We should
See his wife just up on the throne. It's like
Yeah, we should go. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Gideon just kind of comes over. If it is all the same to you, I would be interested in seeing this Mithril mines.
Sure, whatever.
That's
go, it's
what
very
we're-
Blythe just like, to be honest, I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure who you are. It's like, I don't imagine it matters very much. Okay, Bryn, here you go. Kind of like does some illusion to create like an image of the mountain range, and then zooming in, you can see just boop, 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 all over these mountains, just tons of these ornate temples. And in some of them, there are just like basement areas with tunnels that kind of go underneath and all kind of come together. All right, well.
Are any of these Torm temples?
One of them is, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I would like to pray.
Okay.
Quick.
Yeah, we could go to that one.
Do you
There's-
Do you think Tom would be willing to donate his mithril?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Form is an awesome god.
He'd be willing to
Praise
donate
be.
all of his mithril.
Praise be.
Praise me.
Of course.
That is our fundamental belief.
I will not be joining you, but I will stand over here and observe.
Of course, High Priest.
Thanks, Ed.
I'll make my way to the shore and watch the proceedings.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great.
Hey, Matthew. I just remember I have one of the effects of the Marvelous Focus that Baranon created is monetization. Material components have their gold costs halved. Is that going to apply in this case?
It applies in every case, so you can do it with half the mithril.
Wow.
Oh,
Maybe we don't need to hit that many temples.
Yes, well, if you don't need as much, we can probably just do it with whatever they have underneath the Torm Temple.
Perfect. One stop.
Based on what I hear about the relative age of this creature and how much gold something like this would cost, I would imagine you would need a quantity perhaps maybe like a cubic foot or so large. Mithril is an extremely expensive substance, so you would not need a lot. And we do make a lot, so.
Sounds like it'll work.
All right. Well, I have. Do you, either of you have something related to Torm that I could potentially use as an associated object for this temple?
Like their entire person?
That would work.
my
That's
shield?
probably your both.
Polyfocus?
Oh wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, goes my gauntlet.
My big like necklace? Like
That would work just fine. It's just since we're going to a temple of Torm, I feel like this might make the process a little bit easier to teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
All right.
just fucking poke Oliver in the forehead and get there.
Somebody go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Yes. Let's do it.
I'm not gonna do it this time.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good enough.
A little low.
Okay.
So it's the four of you. It's Bryn, Blythe, and Gideon. All going, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You all just, and you immediately hear your footsteps as you all kind of touch down, just echo throughout these ornate marble halls. At the end of which there is this gigantic mithril statue of Torm, seated on a throne with his gauntlet in one hand and a shield in the other.
Yes. Does immediately pray.
Yeah, we both just like, no, not crazy.
So Bryn just kind of like makes a deferent nod.
I mean, I'll give this a moment to resolve, but that'll do it.
We're not going to use the stuff from the actual statue. We have some below, though.
We're not touching that.
Okay.
Look
You can see there are some supplicants around and
He's
like lots of
wonderful.
offerings at the base. This is like the fanciest temple any of you has ever seen.
Oh.
Cool. I totally understood that. Yep.
He kind of comes back up with like a sack and just. All right, that should be what you need. All right, so basically, what this thing looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that sort of spiral shell, out of which comes 5 serpentine heads, all of which ending in shark head, but the lower jaw comes out in a spiral.
If we're going to be imprisoning him when he's in his shell, do you think I could just make a really big version of the shell and probably be on par?
It'd probably be close enough.
I mean, can I take a guesstimate? Does it look like we have enough mithril to maybe overshoot the value a little bit so that I don't
Most
necessarily have to be as close to the
since
image?
you only need half. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then that should be fine. I'll just
Did
make
someone
a
here
shell.
do that? Did someone here do that illusion spell just now?
Yeah, that was Blythe.
No.
That was Blythe that did that.
Can you just do some like minor illusions and then just alter it for?
I've seen some of the heads.
Oh.
Well, can you just make a picture for us?
Oh.
Shark head, lower jaw, just. Let's go 5 of those.
Okay.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's it. There's 5 of those coming out of that Nola shell.
All right. Well, I need 10 minutes to do this.
All right. Okay.
I will I will cast fabricate.
Put me down. I want to watch.
Pray.
The Bryn will go over to the statue with you guys as well. Blythe just kind of stands and watches over Baranon as he does this ritual. Gideon, you just see him just kind of like looking around. It's very impressive. Very large. And all of the temples are like this? Yeah, pretty much. Our people generally tend to think that valuable goods like this are meant to be used in service of the higher powers. Yeah, but... Thanks. And cast your fabricate. Just go ahead and do an intelligence check for me.
What?
It looks... Yeah, it looks like it, kinda. Yeah, it'll probably work. It's expensive enough that...
Do we think it looks like it?
The shell is excellent, and then it basically just sort of has like 5 Trogdors coming out of it.
Do you want another crack at that, friend? Like...
I don't want to spend another 4th level spell on it.
That'd probably work. Gonna be in the shell anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, we could just lop off the heads. Listen, this is a bit finessed for fabricate. Usually it's meant for making big things. Fine details require a level of craftsmanship, and I'm not a craftsman in this regard.
Yeah, you're the wizard here, so I'll trust you.
You do.
It looks great.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I remember what Castor was getting for us. A portable hole. Somebody want to carry that?
Well.
Yep. Alright.
I was going to levitate it, and then you just picked it up, so, I guess we're good.
You can levitate this?
Probably. Well, creature or object under 500 pounds. Maybe not. I don't know.
Probably not. This is extremely dense material.
Alright.
But you can carry it? Yeah, if I can't levitate it, can you carry it?
He fucking picked up a steamroller last week. I'm not inclined to say what Oliver can and can't lift.
You're right.
Yeah, that checks.
I'd say he's moving pretty slow, but... You have 20 strength? Yeah,
I got an advantage, a +10 on athletics.
Go ahead, make an athletics check. Go ahead and do it.
Okay. I got that plus
yeah, you can just like it's pretty impressive.
I got it.
It's because we're in the House of Torm.
That must be it.
How long?
I can feel the strength.
Then I guess we get moving. Are we just?
Okay.
Is he just dragging this all the way down to the coast?
We can let me check.
I can help.
Let me see what Bryn's
Please.
spell slots are looking like.
I could spend 10 minutes and make a wagon, and you could drop it on it.
Yes.
We go outside, and I'll make another ritual spell of the carting phantom steed and make a wagon.
Okay.
Up the stairs.
I help you.
Why we up here in the basement?
The better question is, why did I make this here?
That is a good question.
You're the
It
smart
would be
one.
just as heavy.
Yeah.
Which I'm now realizing that Fucking Blythe just fucking carried it up in the stack. Now there's probably a few people helping her out there.
Yeah.
Like a wheelbarrow situation.
In pieces. Yeah.
She's just like dink, fucking Superman strength over there.
What with?
Gotta lift with your legs, not your back.
I know.
All right, so you guys are about probably the closest you are is like to the northern coast there. So you could begin to head down that away direction. It would be several hours hike, but
How about if I make a cart that has speed of 100 feet and travels at 10 miles an hour?
no, I would say yeah, you could do it in about an hour. It's just a lot of switching back down to the coast. And as you guys make your way downtown, you do see the up ahead of you, in the water. Every so often, you just see towards the small fishing villages on the coastline and other areas. There's just these streaks of elemental energy kind of coming from the water.
I do not want to fight that.
So if we're trying to do this today, then we need to figure out a way to get heralds over here? Or is it just going to be
Yeah.
I mean, do we?
I guess not.
Because if you magic circle it the first time, we've got the spell and I've got the component. Like, we could just
Well, that
do it.
depends on how big the shell's entrance is.
It's 10-foot radius, you said?
Yeah.
You could probably get it done with that, you imagine.
I can do it.
Right, so I'm not here either, so
I guess we're just finding all his little buddies in the thick of it.
just head down to the
How long will
coast.
How long will it take you to make it around?
About a day.
Everything's a day.
Do I just not use the portent for this?
Unless Maria, maybe Torm could bring our turtle friend here, perhaps. What do you say?
I can definitely try.
Go. You can do your divine intervention. You can go
Yes.
for it.
What a use
I'm
of
definitely
divine
gonna try.
intervention this
I'll
will be.
amazed.
No.
No.
What a use of
No. No.
Uh,
Oh, it's okay. Save it for next time.
next Leviathan.
You know, if you just sort of lure him to the shore and fight off his little ghoulies there, then you should be able to reach him in the time that he'll take to recuperate. You just gotta get his attention.
Oh, we can do that.
Any of you speak Primordial?
Oh.
Yes.
That's on you.
Good job, Barry.
That's not the person that we want to. That.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll pray to Torm that you won't get killed right away.
Would you like me to feed you lines?
I mean, I
Sure.
also know tongues, if that helps.
Me too.
It's a big
Oh.
spell to burn on this.
But I feel like Barry would make a great conversationalist.
I mean,
Yeah,
there.
Interesting faith in me.
but also a lot of my spells are a lot of my
You
spells
just
are
gotta
concentration
Piss him
anyhow.
off and get his attention to come over here.
Oh, he's really good at that.
I feel like the way I would do that would just be like shoot something at him.
Yeah.
You gotta do something that he would notice, though.
I will attempt to not take offense to that, but that's fair. I mean, if we just start killing all of his little goons, wouldn't he notice that?
Well, you're gonna have to get him to notice you to get the goons.
Oh, great.
As right now they're over there terrorizing towns.
How big around is he?
Like circumference or diameter?
Diameter? Or more accurately, radius, since that's how everything is measured in this.
Probably something like 200-foot radius.
Fucking hell. Alright.
He's a big boy.
Unfortunately, we can't just send in him something rude because we don't know. Well,
You
I don't-
can see him, I guess.
I could see him, but I don't know primordial without using a different spell.
I think with sending, they just
There's
have
no
to.
concentration. Yeah.
With sending, they just have to speak a language.
Oh.
Yeah. As long as you're not dumb.
Whether you
I
share a
don't think
language
he's
or
that
not.
dumb.
Oh.
There we go.
And you just be like, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Us-
butt face.
Hey, listen, that's my usual tact for insulting people. For a weird question, is there anything that really gets under his skin?
Yeah, what's this shark
Shell.
guy here?
Oh, you just
Turtle?
you just tell him I'm over here. He'll
Yeah.
come a knocking.
Okay.
They were friends of Tor.
We're here in
Hey,
Tor.
Tor and us.
Like this.
Just tell
What's
him
it
that
go down
a
here?
tell him a very special turtle wants to talk to him.
Right here.
You guys come down to this like rocky archipelago at the base here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see him terrorizing a little village a few miles away, off in the distance. Fire and acid and lightning coming out of his various heads, just thrashing. You can see little arrows, just like.
Also, you said he's like a nautilus, right?
He's like a 5-headed. All you see right now are these like shark heads coming up out of the water.
All right. But like he does
Or-
have like the shell and
He
everything.
does, yeah, under
Okay.
the water, yeah.
All right.
As she crafts the perfect insult.
Yeah, I cannot do things off the cuff, unfortunately. All
I
right.
did.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah. Can you build guidance?
No.
Go for it.
All right. Go ahead and do the. Are we good? Are we ready? But before I send off as ascending.
Wait, would like to fly first.
Hmm.
You see, Bryn and Blythe would have stayed up at the temple. Gideon is down here with you.
Okay.
He's like, I'm going to go stand over there.
Gideon, are you okay?
I just sort of wanted to see this. I am realizing now that the
Yeah.
map set was a mistake, but I will be over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, watch does that work?
Yes.
You'll be impressed.
I should not have come here.
Yeah, you can just stand here by the turtle, I
I'm in
guess.
charge of. Yeah, I will hold the turtle.
Well, you don't need to hold him, but
Yeah. Take
Can-
care.
Or do you
Can-
like
can
that?
I-
Do you
can I-
appreciate
Long
that?
war.
Can I, whatever.
So, do you control the turtle? Or just speak?
Yeah, I can move him around. He's just really slow.
If
Yeah,
I
okay.
polymorph him into something big and bitey,
I've never tried it.
yeah, fuck it.
Yes,
I'm gonna
yeah.
polymorph it into a T-Rex.
Okay. You just see this like. Kind of
Okay.
looks at you guys.
Uh,
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
You got it for an hour.
See, Gideon's just like, I will be over there.
this,
Yes.
this is
How
our
about that?
preparation.
He just like pulls out a little knife.
Good job. Good for you. I'll go ahead and also play Stairway to Heaven,
Okay.
Nice.
and it allows it to do it on 5 creatures. So it just says, well, I
4
have to
plus
put
T-Rex, let's go, flying
Yeah.
T-Rex.
no concentration on it. Very nice.
Yeah, it's a death word. I'm sorry I called you a heathen that one time.
Thank you. I just like to make fun of you for it.
All right, Maria, here you go.
Yeah.
You see the T-Rex just like
Here's
hops over to
you're
a
death-warded.
farther
Well,
island.
See, I death-warded you. I death-warded you. How about that?
Okay.
You don't have to
And Barry?
I have one in
Barry
my
has
cloak.
one already. He has one innately.
Oh, that's your own death ward?
yeah.
Yeah, I get it every day.
He's
What?
he has
the-
innate Death
The
Ward.
cloak is fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I could save spell slots on that.
The one that makes you blind.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll make that trade
Right,
all day
I
long.
guess we're assuming this is probably gonna happen within the minute. Do we think?
Probably.
Use
I
your
mean,
prayer beads
Cool.
at the start.
Okay.
Yeah, I am
Then I'm gonna
down.
use my prayer beads.
Could we,
Or throw the power.
Then
if
I
we were
will.
prepping, could we have done this smart?
you could take a short rest or something if you want.
Yeah, could we have short rested before we did all this so that like we got down there, we short rested, and then I polymorphed so that I could arcane recovery back some spells?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
Cool. That would help because otherwise I'm going in down 2/4 and a third, which fucking blows.
And a 3. Okay. You guys are blessed.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I'll cast aid on you three again.
Oh, thanks.
I would do one of my round things, but I need to do a spell, so I can't do that. So
Is yours a special aid or is this a normal
It's
aid?
a special one. It's the
Is it the
if you're under
one-
some sort of effect, some sort of condition that makes you roll a saving throw, you can add a D4.
Okay.
So otherwise, it's just the regular 5.
Got it.
So, hey Matthew, how long has it been since we were in Panacea?
Like 2 days.
Okay, cool. I don't have Wall of Force or Disintegrate because those are weekly. Got it.
That's a bummer.
Yep, it is. That's why I asked.
Oliver, you also still have your haste if you want to use it. Just remember that for the fight.
So you do have it prepared?
Yeah, I brought it for today because we went. I had like utility in that slot that we wouldn't need, so I changed it out.
Fantastic. How long does that last?
A minute, so I would wait until we start seeing things and maybe right before you charge.
Okay. I need to use the haste. I need to throw down my shield. And then I need to charge. It's gonna take 12 seconds right there.
I mean, you could probably, as soon as we start seeing things come up from the water, you could probably trigger that sequence of events.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so you guys are... The T-Rex will hop over to one of the farther islands on this little archipelago and just kind of like...
He's also flying.
Great.
Yeah.
The rare T-Rexodon.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
All right.
The
Now are we good?
Tyrannosaurus Rex. With the
Does anyone need to use the restroom?
I mean, yes, we will take a break before we fight.
Okay.
IRL.
Yeah, in real life, please.
Yeah, I was also wondering about that too. So it's just like,
In real life, please.
Before we get started, does anyone
Characters.
want to get off?
all right, and then otherwise I would do the sending. So
Alright.
if we want to do that before or after the break.
We'll do that now. What do you say?
Hello there, Snaily Boy. A very special turtle wants to talk to you if you're done having a temper tantrum.
I'm a fucking dinosaur! I hope that went
He
through.
doesn't know that yet.
He insulted the wrong one.
I hope that went
Insulted
through.
the wrong one.
Well,
Like somebody yelling over the shoulder into the speakerphone.
Did you get that? You guys just hear this distant...
Got his attention.
And you guys just see this... As all around you on this archipelago, these like streaks of colored light just kind of tear through space itself. One red, one green, blue, yellow, another color. What fucking color?
orange?
Ah, orange sounds good.
Purple?
One of those. As you see these
I think he hates it.
creatures step through. They appear to those of you who know as hydras, but they all have different tinged scales, and they all have 7 heads.
Oh.
And so we will deal with that after the break.
Yeah.
Woo wee. Alright, we'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. It's Hydra time.
Oh yeah. Hydras. What do you know about Hydras?
Anybody who wants to could make a nature check.
I'd love
see.
to.
See
Could
about
it
that.
be? Could it be
Wow.
legends?
Yeah.
Should I do history legends? Nice.
Oh, I could also do that. I. Great.
Oh,
Hey,
Cool.
there you go, Thea.
The Hydras, guys!
Thea, tell us about them hydras.
Yeah, Thea and Baranon both know that they're nasty boys that like to bite, and their heads regenerate when you chop them off. And generally speaking, you need to use fire damage on them to stop them from regenerating.
If you
Alright.
chop the head off and then hit them with fire, does the head just not come back?
Correct.
So, Oliver, if you just get to head whacking and I just keep them burning, eventually they'll run out of
Oh.
heads.
Wow! Perfect!
Did you give us
I would do exactly that.
Did you give us aid before this fight? I have a lot of
Yes.
extra HP. Is that your usual plus 10?
5.
Was that where that came from?
Last time I did 10.
How much this time?
5.
I was looking at my hit points. I was like, that feels like too much.
Oh, when I use the 3rd level slot for that. Okay.
You would normally have what? 100?
118.
Okay. 18. Oh. Yeah, I mathed poorly. 15 times 8 plus 10. Okay. What is 15 times 8? 120. You should have.
Is that with
you should normally have. All right, because at level 1 you'd have 10, right? And then for each subsequent level you'd have 8.
Is the average of 4?
Mm-hmm. Of a d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have 4 plus 4 for each subsequent level, so you'd have 15 times 8, which is 105. And then you'd... Right? Or
I should have 130.
That'd be 120. Plus 10 is 130, yeah.
Why do I have 118? What did
That's
I do
your
wrong?
That's your original.
I wonder if I bad mathed it and upped con at some point.
Yeah, your original should be 130. And then you'd have 135 with the aid.
That's exactly what I did. I upped con in the late levels with a feat and forgot to backfill it.
Yeah, 15 fewer. Or 16.
Is that how much you have, Maria?
I had 115. That's it. Oh, now I have
no.
120. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only have plus 2 con. So you would have had 10 at level 1, and then... No, you also would have had 8 every level thereafter, right? Or 7 every level thereafter. So 15 times 7, which is... 105 plus 10, yeah, 115. Yeah, so that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, glad we sorted that out. Here's some Hydras.
Right.
Ah.
Barry's gonna chew on his roots while we're fighting, by the way.
Okay.
Pop one of those while we were preparing. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Did we have a preparation as they came out, or no?
They just kind of appeared as soon as she started being rude.
I mean, I figured when I cast polymorph and all that other shit we were doing. You probably could have planted your shield when we were doing all
Yeah, if you
that
had
other
something
shit.
that you wanted to do before, then yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then yeah, I planted my shield there.
Okay.
And Cassid Haze, or no?
Sure, that's fine. You knew that she was gonna start heckling him, so. You're not gonna have like a free round once the Hydras appear, but before that.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Alright. This guy is foist. He is just gonna go ahead and jump on over here.
Ooh.
And you see all four of the heads, rather, 4 of the 7, point in all the cardinal directions and just belch out this fiery breath.
Oh, there it is.
So I would like everybody to go ahead and make a dex save for me.
Uh-oh. You want us to
You
roll
all
it, or
get
are
a
you
plus
gonna...
5?
Yeah, I don't have an effect for it. Besides,
Oh, really?
with all the different ways that you guys can succeed or fail it after the roll, it seems like it's better to just do it this way.
Wow, Maria. Well then. I'm definitely gonna shield focus this then. With a nice nat 1.
Thank you for your +5, Oliver.
Yep.
Yeah.
DC
And for that D4.
DC 18. That's 60 fire damage, 30 to those who succeed.
All right.
I want to take the 30. What's this 5 for?
I shield.
His shield.
Your shield? Okay. Buy that. Alright. Level 100 already.
All right, Thea.
All right. Starting off with a battle hymn,
Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and do. Oh, sorry. overbearing rhythm and give Baronon grant disadvantage to attack. So anything that tries to attack him will have disadvantage.
Very nice.
And then for my main action, let's do... yeah, let's do this. Gonna do Creven's Tormenting Bane.
Okay.
Yeah, one target. Alright, I'll do the one in front of us, because he's right there. Actually, I'll do it at... How far is this? 30. 25. Wow. Just there. Alright, I'll go ahead and cast that second level so I can get 2 of them. So I'll do this. There we go. Why did I cast it on myself?
You did cast it on yourself, but you succeeded the save.
Great. Cool.
for you.
Did it only go onto one of the Hydras?
It went on to both.
Okay. Also, apologies. Let me pull up the normal spell bane because this one has a incomplete entry. So there we go. Cool. Did they both fail? Because I only see the...
They do both fail.
Okay. Thank you.
The other one happened before your roll there.
Ah, thank you.
You see
That
that?
explains it. Yeah. Alright. They both failed, and the extra thing on this, if it matters at all, a target affected by this spell has disadvantage on its next saving throw made against fear.
Okay.
Question real quick. What was the total damage from the last one? Was it 60?
Yes.
Or 60? Okay.
6-0.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Alright.
Yeah.
And that'll do.
Hydra number 4 is going to hop over here and start chomping on the T-Rex.
Oof.
He's got 7 of those attacks.
Maria, did you not use your...
Well, I realize when I'm reading this, only when you succeed, then you take the null. It doesn't say anything about if you fail, you take half damage or anything as I'm reading this. So,
Oh no.
yeah. What I
That's
actually
rough.
read, yeah. It's only if you succeed, then you can just take none.
Five, 6, 7. Alright, I don't much care for this.
Yeah, I suppose we should have asked, is it alright if your little turtle dies?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can make a new one.
Oh, okay.
This one is going to hop over here, and it's going to also breathe out in all 4 directions there, but he will be breathing out cold damage. I would like everybody to make a con save for me.
That's unfortunate.
I get an extra expertise right now because I'm chewing on root.
Yum, 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 yum.
No, I'm gonna die. Just barely begun.
30 for
Also-
Baronon.
I'd also like to use my reaction to cast the Arcane Riposte.
Okay.
Is this an attack?
Yes.
This is not an
No,
attack.
is
Does it need to be an
Are you
attack?
being attacked?
Yes.
Does it need to be
Oh,
an
I'm
attack?
s-
Because
I'm
this
sorry.
is a saving throw, it's not an attack.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, it needs to be an attack.
Okay.
My apologies.
Everybody succeeds except Maria.
Yeah.
So Maria, you're going to
Great.
take 49 cold. Everybody else will take 24.
Jesus Christ. Also of note, when I did my battle hymns, I forgot to give someone the free, or the bardic inspiration. So I'll go ahead and give it to Maria.
Okay. It would not have helped there, but yeah.
Yeah.
It might in the future.
It-
Baronon.
yeah.
Just blessed myself. You guys are doing fine.
Well, she has a +5 from my thing.
We're
Roll wouldn't have. Oh, with the inspiration, I guess it would. So you can roll it there if you want.
I mean, you would have to roll on the higher end.
Well,
Yeah, it
she
is a
has
12.
she has an 11 from your thing, right?
Yeah.
Plus 5 from her, so she has an 11. So yeah, the DC is 18, so she would need to get a 7 or higher, which is 50% chance.
Sorry, what is it? 18?
It's a D12.
I mean, why not? I'm gonna fucking die.
That works. So you only
Then
take
I'm
24.
gonna reaction and shield and focus that.
It's,
so I
it's
take
a con.
none.
It's a con save.
This one's
Oh
con.
god darn it! It's a con. Okay, you're right.
Sorry to shit in your mess kit, but
Darn it. Okay,
but you
so
still take
that's-
half damage
yeah.
instead.
So it was 49 that one.
Yeah, so you
it's
take 25 back.
Yeah.
All right, Baranon. You're beginning to realize that there's a little bit more to these hydras than meets the eye.
This is our fight for the day, right? We're not saving resources. We're burning everything.
Yeah,
That's
probably
correct.
so.
Okay,
That is
unholy
the
star.
plan.
Okay.
Also, we get temp HP from your shield when you plant it, or every turn.
At the start of your turns.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let me go back and...
It's about to not matter for me,
Oh,
but just for
hold
other
up.
people. I see you spamming immune fire onto that guy real quick before
Yeah,
I
I
hit him
have
with
to-
fire.
I forgot about all of the various immunities that they have, but yes.
Fire and necrotic are the relevant ones at
Alright.
this moment.
Necrotic doesn't matter. I will add any other ones that may be relevant as they come.
All I will use will be fire and lightning. So if one of them is going to do lightning, you may want to grab him. Otherwise, I won't probably trigger anything. So this spell, the first thing that happens is the giant meteor shows up and explodes. Everything makes a dex save. I'm going to sculpt it around my friends so they don't have to, or go blind. And then 4 chunks of meteor fall down, and then they make a dex save or take damage.
Okay.
Should I split and do the dex save for blindness, and then do the dex save for all the meteors? Or should I do the dex for blindness, and then a different dex for each meteor that falls?
Whatever you feel like, honestly. Whatever is easier.
Okay. I think just doing all the meteors at once is easier, but I think the intent of the spell is to roll them all individually so that
Yeah.
it maths better, but I don't think it can.
You're welcome to do whatever you like.
This is for the blound.
Oh,
Oh, fuck, they all failed.
Woo!
yeah, all
Hell yeah.
No!
They are all
No.
blound until the end of my next turn.
That is terrible.
And now here's the next save for
Congratulations,
damage.
you just blound 35 heads.
Yeah.
And it looks like one of them succeeded the roll for damage.
One of them
And
did.
So here's that.
Shit, that's pretty good.
I'm just gonna make a con
A
check real
couple ones, but a couple 6s. That's not bad.
Attack or save?
That's for my bless, but I can re-roll it again and take the new result with my ingenious focus.
Also,
Oh,
the
wait.
one that's
I forgot not rolling.
saved is the one that's
Con.
immune or resisting fire or whatever. So
Yeah, that's
I
great.
barely fucking tickled him.
Okay, that's 18.
You do knock off some heads with that.
It's a +5 because it's a save.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good. Oh, wait.
I knocked off heads, but everything took fire damage. So for that relevance. Oliver, that one's gonna be a problem.
Which one?
The one that just soaked up the fire like it was nothing. That's how I know how to fight hydras, and that one doesn't give a shit. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. This one right in front of us. Got it.
yep, that one.
All
I
right,
will start with the head slicing.
Maria. Do you have a
Cool.
bonus you want to do? Breath.
No. No.
All
Gonna
right.
go no.
Alright, I will. You know what, I'm just gonna heal myself. I was gonna do something else, but I'm gonna heal myself instead.
Probably a good call, yeah.
So fair bet, considering we're probably gonna take 3 more breath weapons.
Yeah.
You know what? I guess I will just do a heal on myself.
You also
They
get your
don't know
fight.
where we are. They're all bound.
It's a level
That's
6.
true.
It's a normal
Hey.
one.
Hey, Matthew.
There you go, Maria.
Yeah.
I accidentally closed my map. Can you, or the battle map? Can you open that back up? Sorry. Thanks.
No worries.
That's unfortunate, and I guess just throw a fucking cantrip at one of them, huh?
Isn't healing action?
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought bonus. That's it. I will move away, I guess. Maybe like.
Oh wait, not too far though.
I know. Let me just. Can I maybe go around like this way, like behind by this tree?
Sure.
I don't know.
Closer to the hydras.
Well, I do that and I smack. Like I do smack.
That's fair. That's fair.
So.
All right.
Smack and spiritual smack.
Tor, go for a chomp.
Yeah, Tor.
Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah.
That's a head. Nom nom. And he can't tail it, but he will grapple it.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy. He's just gonna hop over here. The end. And grow back
Wow.
2 more heads.
Which
Go
one?
back.
Number 5.
So he doesn't care that I hit him with fire?
Correct.
That's
Okay.
not good.
Number 3 will also jump
I'll-
over here.
When did their heads explode?
They took the
Their heads-
damage from the meteors.
Yeah, their head's
Oh.
knocked off to just damage in general, not to...
Right. Any
Head
amount,
slicing.
any amount of damage. It just, if it takes over a certain amount of damage, it loses a head.
T.
And then it grows
Right.
back 2 on its turn. Unless it takes a particular type
Well,
of
then it
damage.
doesn't even matter if I'm head slicing.
They can't really do anything because they're blind, so they'll just sort of go that way. Are they still blind?
They're blind until the end of my turn.
Hmm.
Wow.
Hydra 3, the one that moved second, did he regrow?
Yes, he did.
Okay. I'm guessing
Wait.
we're gonna have to find the appropriate element for all of these, and I don't actually have that many elements at my disposal.
I have one, and it's fire.
Now, those of you who have Baranon and Thea, you also know that if you can just do
Kill them.
enough damage, it will just die. If you can chop
Oh.
off all of its heads, basically.
Well, Oliver, the old-fashioned way will work. Beat the shit out of it.
Great. I'm hasted and I can fly. Whee!
Oh, there he goes.
I start slicing. Yay! 1, 2, hasted, 3. Aegis on myself? Of course.
Every time you do chop
This
off a head,
armor
though,
really doesn't heal so much. What?
you chop off a head there.
Wow. They're all blind, right? Every single one?
Yes.
Well. Alright then. I will. Alright, well, I'll wait till next time.
All right. Number 1 regrows some heads, and he can't fucking see anybody. Let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. Oh, he
No.
does. That's a 6. Let's go.
Oh no.
So he just fire it in all 4 directions once again. So that's a dex save from everybody.
Okay.
Are these just like cones coming out of him? Is there a place that it looks like we could stand to
He's
avoid it?
basically going in lines in the cardinal directions away from him. So if you were diagonal, from this
Oh
particular
my
one.
god, y'all.
But he's blind, so he just
So-
fired in the exact same direction he did last time.
That's not good.
Where the fuck
Also-
did I get one again.
Maria, you and saves over there.
That was my second. This is my second one.
That is
That was
Yeah, we all sucked on that
fail
one.
from everyone but
No, I
Thea.
did great.
Except for Thea. Except for Thea.
56 or 28. Yeah. Fire damage. That's his
Okay.
whole turn. He doesn't seem to be closing up any wounds at the beginning of his turn. He's just drawing more heads.
Which one?
Alright.
All of them.
The all of them.
They don't actually heal when they regrow heads. They just get more heads.
Can I make this?
Oh, so they just bite more. Well, that's workable.
Okay. How about we do some of this, and I'll just go ahead and do a mass cure wounds.
You don't have the +5 anymore for that.
You guys are not blessed anymore, probably.
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh,
Huh?
take that off.
Everyone on here. Alright, cool.
Alright, did it do my... It did not do my concentration. I don't think.
I think you're probably good.
Alright, that was my
Oh, no,
action.
you needed a 28.
You needed 28 for?
Robin did because of the con.
Oh.
I'll use Intrepid.
Okay. Roll
Oh
D4.
shit! I needed to be making con saves as well. I hate that they're not automated anymore on any of these spells.
Oh, got some fun.
Do you go
I'm
do you go to
sorry.
the old
Oh,
spells
wait.
they usually are?
I'll use, where is it?
The first one.
Don't you have like a thing that gives you like to?
Oh, it's gonna have-
That's for like an effect.
This is the only one that's gonna matter.
Gonna be, well... This is gonna be good.
He's still a T-Rex.
Thank God.
Also, for my bonus, I would just give another bardic inspiration and give it to Baranon. I gave one to Maria. I'll give one to Baranon.
All right. This guy does it.
Yeah, well, I lost concentration on haste, so...
Oh
F.
no.
So you know what that means.
Get to waste a turn. He grows back 2 heads.
Well, I don't need to.
He's blind, so he's gonna make fucking
Oh,
8 disadvantage
What's that?
bites. 1 hit. 4, 5.
alright, so I'm not paralyzed when haste ends
No.
now.
That wasn't the case before either.
Which... There wasn't?
No, you just get fatigued
I
and
thought
you
you were stunned and paralyzed.
no, you just spend the turn not doing anything. That's what it's always been.
Great, well... In this particular case for me, that's a bad thing. But, great. I mean,
Because you can't
compared
end
to
the
not
effect
being
on
stunned.
yourself. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, it's always just that you are like lethargic and you can't do anything for a turn.
Love it! Sorry, can you reshare the map I accidentally posted?
That's 6 hits on the T-Rex.
His AC is beans, even when blind.
Well, he's also just like in the T-Rex's mouth right now, so it's not like it's a difficult target to hit. This guy does not regrow a head.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get his breath either. So he's just gonna stomp on over and bite Thea 6 times.
I would rather you not.
Plus 2 to your AC. For being next to Oliver's shield.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that 22? Okay.
Or half cover. Plus 2? Or
Yes,
more?
it's plus 2.
Yeah, plus 2.
So what's your AC?
19. So I'd have 21.
So 1 hit.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's not that threatening.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ow.
Fair
This is my dog. He bites.
There.
There.
Things are weird, guys.
Yes.
What flavor of potion were we given?
Supreme.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel so hot out here either.
If I do this... If I do the big fire cloud, he stops being a T-Rex, and I like having a big bag of hit points out there.
It is really convenient.
Me too.
Um...
Just do the fire cloud next time.
Yeah, okay. Shall we try lightning?
Why not?
Sure.
Here's a minus to saves. Might as well try.
Okay, so 6th level, 1 to 2 to 3. Right, 3 additional targets, yep. Are you within 30 feet? You are. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll chain lightning. It automatically upcasts because that spell feature is fucking awesome. I get some temp HP.
You get to heal somebody or something?
I get temp HP. Oh, and I get to heal, you're right, because it's evocation. Me or somebody within 30 feet gets hit points equal to the spell slot expended, so somebody gets 6 HP.
I would like.
We have the same wound, by the way.
Yes, but I'm surrounded by 4 hydras.
Yeah, you can have 6. There you go. Enjoy your 6 HP.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. Look decent.
Some heads fall off. Okay.
How many hit points is Supreme?
It's like 20 d4 plus 10 or something. Is that right?
I think it's 10d4 plus 20.
Maria or Thea, are you planning to heal everybody this turn, or?
I mean,
I
I
plan
can-
on it.
okay.
Okay, then I'm not gonna drink the potion right now. And I'm done.
Alright. Maria.
Cool. I will be healing. Blah 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 blah. Let me just.
They are also no longer bound, and Tyrannosaurus Rex has probably one more round in him, and then we're.
I'll just do
That makes me afraid.
do a normal.
There's so many hydra heads out here.
Do.
Yeah, there's quite a few heads.
A...
Yeah, 2 of my biggest spells, and they're all just wounded, not even heavy.
Okay, we are healed that way. I don't think I have any other bonus. Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, do some healing. T-Rex, we'll do another crunch. They're not blound anymore.
Unfortunately not.
That'll be ahead though.
You think it'd be helpful if I made them all dance?
Do you make all of them dance?
No, just need like 2 or 3 if I upcast.
Yes.
I mean, that's probably good.
That would be very helpful. Yes.
Yeah, and this Bane is
At
really not
least-
doing much, so.
Maybe 2 of them that are farther away.
Does that make them whiff dex saves?
Yeah, I think so. Oliver,
Think
make a
so.
con save, as this one is going to breathe poison on you.
Love it.
Alright,
30.
you're going to take half of this. You will take... Oh god, what a miserable roll. 21.
Okay.
And that's it for him. He hasn't lost any heads yet. Has he? Yeah, he has. I think he gets... I don't know. Doesn't matter. But he has now used his breath weapon. Number 3 does not grow any heads back because he took some lightning damage.
Not blound anymore.
Good call. So he is going to aim his poison breath at you, Oliver. So that will be a con.
Oh.
Another one.
25.
Oh, this. The last one was poison, wasn't it? This one is.
Yes.
I think so.
This one is acid, so this would be. It would have been Dex, but I'll use your roll. That's fine.
Thanks.
Because I misspoke. Yeah. That's a success. You'll take half of this as well. Better roll. I'll take 23 damage from that one. And it is now
Okay.
your turn.
I hurt. Yeah.
I do need to
Oh,
adjust
right.
their hit points, though, because I forgot to account for that when I modified their stat blocks. The ones that I... So, a moment there.
You
Well,
said you needed
this
to
is-
what their points?
I need to modify them because I forgot to do that. Because I still have it set to maximum, and I did not want that.
Well, Hayes says I can't take actions, so I'm assuming that's bonus as well.
No, I think it specifies if it means bonus. I think you can take bonus actions.
Potion is a bonus or is not?
I still will call that a bonus.
Okay. I'm gonna use the big one.
Okay.
How much was it?
It is 10d4 plus 20. Yeah, we are technically playing raw, but I will still be doing bonus action potions because that's just better.
Thanks. Alright. Well, then I'll just do that.
Nice. All right.
That's not superior, but whatever. Supreme, that's what it was.
Are you still concentrating on Bane, do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I have permanent
Doesn't
concentration.
Oh, that's right.
concentrate.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. He
I probably should have done something else.
does
Oh,
not
well.
get his breath weapon back, so he's gonna do a munch. He's gonna munch Oliver 7 times.
Oh no.
Oh, and he grows some heads back. He's gonna
Good.
mod you 9 times, actually.
Oh,
Wow.
Right.
I'm gonna
That's
die.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. The circle is like right on you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 3 hits. Not too bad.
Oh. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
See ya.
Okay. Alright, I finally get to use this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Bane, so we'll get rid of that effect on these two.
Word.
And then do a 8th level Bashala's Wild Irresistible Dance. And I'll do it on these guys. Hey, Barry, would you like the one with more health or less health to be dancing?
More.
Okay. So let me...
Yeah, okay.
How many can you make dance?
3. Unfortunately.
Do the
I would
3
love it to be
around.
some of them around us.
Do the 3 around Oliver, not 2.
Okay.
Do 1, 3, 5.
Alright. Let me make sure that I can get in range of them. Alright, yeah, 30-30. Wow, that's actually really convenient. Alright, let's try this out. Okay, well, 2 out of 3. There's no effect for it, so I'll make like a quick one, but now they start dancing.
What does the dancing do?
So the dance scene, target must make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failure, failure at the start of each of his turns. Yeah, so dances for its turn. Attacks have advantage on each of its turns. And repeat the saving throw to try to end it. And with this one, it's the target is forced to dance with such vigor that it suffers a level of fatigue when the spell ends.
Oh, so it automatically makes a save. No, okay. At the start of each of its turns, it must use all of its movement to dance, has disadvantage on attacks and saves, and attacks against it have advantage, and then it can use an action to try and repeat the save.
Yeah, sorry.
I got it. It's just written a little bit weird. Okay.
It is written a little bit weird.
So is this one? It does not just automatically work to start with, or
It does. It's just written kind of weird.
Oh, okay.
Because it has to make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failure at the start of each of its turns, it's like, wait, is it? It's like, it's a little weird phrasing, but no, it's the same as the other. It doesn't just automatically start working, though. You're right. You have to. They still have to make a save. Which is new, because the other one, it was just like, now you're dancing, and then they had to make the save as an action. But this one has a save at the start. A little less good.
Yeah.
But 3 and 5 are dancing. Number 4, grow some heads, and starts munching.
Oh, let me...
Can I roll those all? No. Apparently not.
58 to hit.
Just hits.
I think he's gonna go
Yeah,
bye-bye.
he's just, we can just safely say we can remove the T-Rex from the field. There was a crit in there. There was a bunch of hits in there. Yeah.
All of them except one.
He'll just make his way up there. This guy, number 2. Fire damage. Get this thing back. He will. Oh, what's he gonna do? Is he Is he one of the ones that's dancing?
No.
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 All right. He'll come around and do some munch on Baronon.
Yeah.
That's 1 hit.
What was the? I'll just fucking take it. It's fine.
12 damage.
Wow.
All into the temp.
And it's you, Baronon.
Okay, big spell time. Arzar's incendiary, clinging incendiary cloud. That big radius. So I hit all 4 of those guys, and I will sculpt all of us.
All right.
On target. Yeah, on target. And you have to fail for the rider effect.
Well,
did only 3 roll? Yeah, I didn't hit 2. I'll roll this and then I'll do him separately.
they all rolled the same fucking number. What the hell? Oh my
They
god.
take a bunch of damage. And then they all have, at the start of their turns, they take a d8 of fire. A creature outside the cloud can use an action to brush the embers off. So as long as they're in the cloud, they continue to take a d8 every turn, and eventually they can put it out if they want to. Or I imagine they could just jump in the fucking water since we're right next to it. But and here's the roll for the other guy who I missed the first time. Succeeds, so he takes half and does not get the rider.
It worked out, really.
There's a bunch of heads dropping.
Oh boy.
I really need a spell that has a concentration effect. Maddie, do you have? You said the old spell has it. Do you have a spell that works for concentration?
Here.
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah,
just
it's
that
that.
C in parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an effect that you can just put on?
Yes.
Yep. That's what I had for Spirit Gardens because it didn't give me one.
All right,
Yeah,
Maria.
it's usually what I
Yeah,
what I
the
have to do.
Fantasy Grounds module leaves a little to be desired.
Yeah. And it's also annoying because it'll put it on the effect that goes onto the target, not the.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Master.
have to do it blast. I have to like undo that. 'Cause it's
Mm.
stupid. Okay. Alright. Oliver, here's some heals.
Thank
A
you.
good heal.
Thanks. Wow. That was a big heal.
It sure was. That's my turn.
I feel ready to chop some heads.
Take a little damage. He grows some heads back.
Yeah, just a little bit damage.
This is Poison Boy. And he gets his breath back. So he will just burp on Oliver again. Make con save.
Wow.
Alright, you'll take
He
half.
is dancing, or need to make him
Oh,
do a save,
you're right.
actually.
You're right. He is
Yeah,
dancing.
I did make an effect for that, so I could just
Well,
do
he has to use his action to make that save. So yeah, go ahead and do that on him. Alright, never mind. No burp. He's just dancing.
Also, do you want me to just go ahead and apply the effect to those two for the grants advantage attack, disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. There you go. There you go.
Wait, he could still burp though, right? Theoretically.
Yeah, it's only
Instead of
for.
having made the save, yeah, he could have.
Yeah, he probably would have.
Action.
He probably would have just burped because you can use your action to stop dancing, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Which he probably wouldn't have tried. So we would just go ahead with the breath weapon on that one.
Okay.
He's fine with you having advantage to hit him. So you'll take
Well,
half
that
of
also
this,
means
so.
that he stays in the fire cloud and retakes the pile of d8s every turn.
Also correct. They're not intelligent. They have an intelligence of 2. So he's just gonna sit there and burp on you, and you'll take 30 poison damage.
That's
And-
halved?
That is halved, yes.
And
rolled
he
a
may die
60.
for his efforts.
He rolled a 60.
Or-
He's looking pretty fucking bad now. You apply that to the right one? Yes.
No.
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 You put it on. Yes, you did. You put it on
I put
5.
on.
5 was the one that just went.
Yeah,
Now
okay,
I
okay,
moved ahead to 3. Who is also dancing?
Yes.
Let's see if he gets his burp back. He does not. So he will try to use his action to stop dancing.
All right.
Unsuccessfully. So that's his turn. Oliver,
He burns.
it's you. And he burns, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, jeez.
We are going to get some mileage out of
Yeah,
the cloud.
the dance
boys.
plus cloud is pretty good. Because they can't
I know.
move.
I've been sitting on dance for a bit now. I'm happy it's working.
Yep.
This thing's a lot of d8s, and I'm rolling pretty well on them so far.
Let's see. Whatever. I'm just gonna smack this guy once here. Of course. Yeah, I can't add anything to that. I don't have an inspiration, right? Maria does.
I know.
Yeah.
But she used
She
already.
used it.
Yeah.
It burned on in Yeah,
You
Maria
have
had
advantage
one.
to hit him, don't you? Because he's dancing.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why it didn't apply.
It's not written correctly.
Oh.
So then the first one hits, the second one
Also hits.
also hits. As soon as there's crit. Okay, well, the first one I was gonna smite,
Okay.
so I'll add that.
Yeah, you may want to roll your second attack on somebody else.
Yeah.
Right, you just slice through all of this guy's 8 heads at once. Just. You can use the.
The second one on the other guy.
They both hit, so yeah, you can.
I'm gonna add another smite to the second. To this guy, since he's not bothered by the fire. Or is not there anymore. I'm gonna fly around here
Okay.
so that I can be in the aura of my shield still.
Good call.
I guess I'll bonus action do my Aegis again. Wowie.
All right.
It's more than it ever does. That's it.
Top of the round, you guys see a couple of large heads looming up out of the water to the north here. Means you've made some noise. This guy is not gonna get his breath weapon back, so he will go ahead and bite Oliver 9 times. Actually, 11. 11. He did not take any cold damage. It will be 11 bites on Oliver. What's 1?
It'd be a great time to have a barbarian.
3,
Resistance.
4,
I'll use my. I guess
5,
well, yeah, I'll take it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many
You
hits?
said you said if I use my sacrifice shield with my special shield, it just takes away the +1 to it, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
All the other magical properties stayed.
Let me check.
Because if so, I will be using sacrifice shield on that.
I think I did. Let me go through the.
I mean, I don't know if we.
I just typed the word sacrifice instead of searching for it. There you go.
Sacrifice?
Sacrifice. You can use. Yeah, it just loses the +1. Everything else is fine. It does
And
not
I
become
will do
mundane.
that.
Do you lose it forever?
Just for like an hour or something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
What are you concentrating on?
God damn it. I guess that didn't apply to Barry. I put the C on him, but I didn't. Whatever. Barry, you're gonna have to make your own save effect, concentration effect.
It's the Oliver is up there just getting launched.
Okay.
Ah!
For your effect, Oliver, do you just have it just like you apply a note that's just a C in parentheses and that's it?
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do another Mass Cure Wounds.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine you would. Let's take care of those, like, 37 bite marks you have over there.
Thanks.
Alright, have everyone, yes.
Honestly, it's a lot of acid, really.
Okay. And then my bonus action, I'll go ahead and give a Bardic Inspiration to Oliver.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, I forgot Hydra one that just launched all over. Is that thing just fully immune to fire? Is it irrelevant for me to roll the...
It is.
Okay.
They are immune to whatever they breathe.
Oh.
This guy
You can hurt the fire with your fireball.
is just moving over there. He's still stuck in that general area. This guy has taken fire damage, so he does not grow any hits back. And he's dancing.
Yeah.
No, he's not dancing. The other two were dancing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he will instead just do his 4 bites on Baranon.
I'll probably shield.
And that's 1 hit.
Yeah, if he only hits me one, I'll just let it. A bunch of temp. Yep.
And you're fine. Baranon.
Would it even matter for concentration if I took damage when it goes to temp HP?
It's unclear.
Okay. This guy ended his turn in the
don't know.
fire, so I'm gonna burn him.
I'll answer that question when it becomes relevant.
Fair enough. That's the end of his turn. At the start of mine, the cloud moves 10 feet forwards.
Oh, interesting. That's like cloud kill.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking get that other poor bastard.
Also, that guy has that on him still.
Damn, that's
In
good.
doing so, it gets this guy again.
Good.
And it gets the immune one again, who,
Okay,
whatever.
so-
Alright, goodbye, bitch.
Told you this was gonna be Baronon's fight.
Yeah, that's all Barry.
Yeah.
Kind of worked out.
You out there and I got instantly fucked up.
They all
so-
take different elements to not regrow heads, but the level up version of the Hydra, it doesn't really matter as much because they don't regenerate health.
So I will, since that's just concentrating, not using my action. I'll use my action to cast Storm Kick.
That sounds
and I will,
cool. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I will
It's like
kick
something
the
a Diablo
one.
character would use.
I'll kick the fire one. It's 120-foot range. You jump in the air, and then fly into them and kick them in
Oh,
the
so
face.
it's literally high jump kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, fucking
Barry?
lighting people on fire and kicking them from across the map. Let's go, Blaziken.
If you hit, you instantly flash to an open space. You're choosing adjacent target, dealing bludgeoning damage, plus thunder damage, plus lightning damage.
Thunder damage, you say?
Yep, thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
And it's cast at 6th, so... Oh, well, I don't care about upcasting it, I just get to make an extra weapon attack as part of it. It feels like this was made for, like, a monk, but it's not, like, they can't get it.
Ranger?
Cleric, druid, sorcerer, wizard.
Cleric. Like I have that as.
But it has verbiage in it. If you're unarmed
Very
strike that uses a larger dice, use that instead of a d6. So
Yeah,
If you
it's
do
like a
the
weird mix.
first, you do the arcane muscles first.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you just fucking
Yeah.
Chuck Norris across the map.
Yeah.
okay, not for Baranon, but that is a theorycraft build I want to make.
Baron?
I like that.
I want to make a muscle wizard.
Cast fist. Or foot in this case.
There you go.
All right, we have arrived.
I didn't know you were that agile. But...
This kind of agility.
So what's the deck save for?
Can they avoid your keek? Oh wait, no, that's your attack roll.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah, it just works. 7th or higher, blah, blah. For each spell slot above 6. Okay, so it's the deck save is if you cast it at a really high level, you like basically explode with the lightning and can make other people hit it with a deck save, but not in this case. So he just takes it.
Jesus, chain lightning kick.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
So he does this, and it's a not insignificant amount of
Dude,
damage.
fifth
No,
level
it's a good
spell.
amount of damage.
Holy God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm over there now.
Kicks him with the might of Zeus.
Hey, Barry.
Hello.
You upcast it. Do you want to make your extra melee attack?
Get him.
Yes.
Get him.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
That checks out.
Oh,
You have
right,
my
it
inspiration if you
actually
want it.
says when using a spell slot of 6th level or higher, if you are able to make more than one attack, you may make an additional
Oh.
attack,
Oh.
which you're not.
Then
so.
never mind. I'm
Yeah.
not. Doesn't matter.
Who does that apply to?
War cleric?
No, Warwick
No,
doesn't
this
get
is
extra
Warwick.
attack.
Then what?
Yeah.
This, I don't know who this spell is
Multi-class?
used for.
That literally, it's a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Like, that literally applies to no one.
It reads top to bottom like
Was
it's
that a
for-
warlock? Is it
No,
a warlock spell?
cleric,
No.
druid, sorcerer, wizard, and it reads top to bottom like it's for monks.
It's a 5th level spell. That's weird.
It's very weird. It's cool, but
It's
very
cool,
weird.
but that little bit of verbiage, I guess if you're
Maybe one of the
multi-class, yeah.
subclasses or something has like.
No, it reads well for whatever the level up version of Bladesinger is, the fighter wizard multi.
Oh,
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
All right, Maria, you just saw fucking Baranon just turn into Thor
Oh, yeah.
over there.
Wow, Barry. Alright, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on number 2.
It's that guy with that Pikachu down B.
I'll go to level 3. Why not?
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna miss anyway. So.
I would also get 10 temp HP, but since that's less than my 11, I'll use my reaction to give it to Oliver instead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my
See?
god.
I said you were gonna miss, but instead you crit.
I did. I
welcome.
did it level 3.
I did that for you.
I was rolling so bad at the beginning. This
You
is
might
so
kill
far.
him.
5, 6.
Dude.
It was an okay roll.
Hey!
It's an
I won!
Yes!
Let's go!
Run!
I first tap. I just been healing, doing cleric things. I'm like, okay.
Wow!
The corpse is glowing.
Man!
Maria remembering she's a war cleric.
Yeah.
Wow, everyone's going nuts around here.
Oliver, your turn.
Alright.
Go nuts.
I attack him. Yeah. I'll just smite him.
Most unnecessary smite ever. Yeah.
Good.
Oh god, exceeded by 32.
Wow.
You do that link spin attack
My
and just
turn.
chop off all 11 of his heads.
Alright, well,
That last one,
I'm joining us
I'm
in the
gonna
fire
let-
cloud,
yeah,
fuckhead.
I'm gonna let him come to us.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw at the top of the round here, as Asmanar will unleash a lightning attack on you all.
Alright, hold on. I was gonna bonus action Aegis.
Yep. See, coming
Wow.
from the upper part of the map there, just this... You hear a very faint "ah!" from fucking Gideon back there hiding behind the rock.
Why did he come with us?
Are we
What's
close
your
You guys all get my +5.
Okay, so that's 18 now. What's your inspiration?
D12.
Wait, I think
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I'm gonna use that too.
21? 21?
How about 13?
A 21 is what you needed.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. I was
No,
gonna
it's
say.
not 13.
Never mind.
I better not lose the fucking fire cloud to this.
Well, it will be 39 damage to those who succeed and 79 to those who failed.
oh my sweet lord.
79, huh?
Asmanar is unhappy.
Oh, thank you, temporary hit. Thank you, Barry.
Yeah, the temporary hit
You-
points made it be only 69 for
You
you.
saved my life.
Sorry, what was the save? Is it 21?
21.
Okay, if I roll, if I roll a 4 on this, I may be able to save. Oh my god! Oh my god!
There we go.
That's what... Did I take
Never.
one with a 39?
Never before have I seen somebody pop off so hard about something that had a 25% chance of succeeding.
Barry, did you make it?
Yes.
Me playing
Okay.
Fire Emblem on maddening difficulty when somebody has a 25% chance of hitting.
Yeah,
Oh,
did you make
what was
it?
the half damage? No, now I did.
39 was the half damage.
Okay.
Everyone seems alright.
Ow.
I made
Seems
it
fine.
and succeeded the shit out of the save. I took 28 damage and I got a 27 on the save.
Yeah, you
Oh.
just made it.
Yeah, with Oliver's +5 and rolling that
All
4,
right,
I was like,
this dumb son of a bitch will jump over here. He hasn't.
Hey, burn!
He will do
Oh.
his. Well, he'll do his lightning burp from over here, and then he will jump.
Also,
over
I
here.
haven't had a turn yet.
Oh well, I guess you could take your turn if you wanted
Yeah, I
to.
know.
kill it.
I would like to do turn.
I guess.
Should I make him dance? Because the other
Yeah.
two are dead.
If you want to use the spell, I don't think it's
He
really
can
needed at
dance
this
if you
point.
want
He's
to.
just- Yeah, he can dance if you want to.
He
He's
can-
already left his friends behind.
Well, his
They
friends
kind
don't
of
dance.
left him when you think about it.
And if they don't dance, then no friends,
Friends
of
of
mine.
Oh wait,
Okay.
Uh,
You committed.
I won't take no damage actually, so no.
Wait, what? You can
'Cause
just decide not to take any fucking damage?
Okay, fine, I'll take it. I'll just
Dex
keep it.
and
Can you
Dex and
not?
the shield.
The shield
Huh?
master just let you not take damage?
If you
If I
succeed,
You
Oh,
succeed, yeah.
fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I can't do for the half. I was
Yeah,
like, wait,
there
I
you go.
technically succeeded. So
Jesus.
technically, I didn't have to take that damage at all.
God damn, that's crazy.
So I was like, I needed that 4. Alright. Do it.
Get him
Um,
there.
do you want me to wait till he gets over here?
Yeah.
so Matthew, question: the verbiage on Incendiary Cloud, creature takes damage on the when it enters the cloud for the first time on a turn, or when it ends its turn within the cloud. So if he jumps over, Does he take it and then end his turn and then take it again, or is it just once?
If he ends his turn there, yeah.
So jumping
No.
into it, burn.
No, if
and
he
then end turn,
enters
burn
it,
again.
if he enters it on his own turn, he'll still only take damage one time. But if the cloud, he was moved there on another turn than his, he would take it and then take it again. It's like Spirit Guardians.
Got it. Okay. In that case, yeah, I would wait for him. I would wait for him to come to us.
All right, I'll go ahead and hold my. Oh,
Also, at the start of my turn, it'll go to him. So, either way, really.
Yeah, so he
Now that I think about it,
he can dance if you want to.
he can dance
Yeah.
if you want to.
You know what? I'll do it now, because that way he's farther away from us and won't burp on us, which I don't like.
I think he still probably can do that.
Yeah.
Well, it's less likely, but
That's a big burp.
that's a big burp.
We can hope.
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
just do it now.
Dance him. It's fine. It'll be great.
Dance! You shall now do the Macarena.
With all of his different heads.
Wow, very talented.
When it does the arm thing, the heads just keep
Yeah.
on overlapping.
Yeah.
He like makes a
head,
little
head,
wave.
head, head. He's making a cat's
very
cradle with his
interesting.
necks.
Yeah, very interesting technique over there.
Talented.
I'm glad
Just
to have
doing
done
the
this.
worm.
So since he went out of order, does it jump straight back to me now?
He didn't go yet.
Didn't
Yeah.
he lightning bolt? Oh, that was Asmonar's lightning, not his. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Now, he will lightning. So that'll be dex saves from everyone.
All right. Okay.
You do get the +5 from Oliver, though.
Yeah, but 19.
19 is enough for him.
20.
These guys only
Oh,
have
okay.
a DC of 18.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, we're fine.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use a 3rd level force of will for this.
Okay. That's 48, but everybody succeeded, so it's 24. Or nothing.
Okay, good.
You don't get those extra 2 temp hit points, though.
No.
Oh, wow, yeah,
Okay.
you're pretty low.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I like it when I can
Ouchie.
get Oliver low on health. That's...
Okay.
And
The
you're...
cloud stays up.
And now
That
it
would have sucked if
moves.
the cloud dropped right there. 5, 10, and now it is in your shit. Burn.
And he's dancing, so he has disadvantage on this.
Save roll on him. There we go.
That's a fucking 3.
Yeah, the effect I made now
Burn.
works, so.
And he will burn at the start of his turn.
What is... Oh. Okay. Resistible dance. I was like, what is Bwid? What is...
Yeah, it's just a shorthand.
He be Bwid.
Boyd.
Bwid.
Action. Do I kick him too? Or do I not want to be
mean-
over there?
Don't,
You
I
might-
don't think you want to move close.
Yeah, he just uses breath. Like, if you still have my battle him if you want to, not get bit, but.
I'm gonna go punch him.
That seems like a you thing to do. That feels right in that wheelhouse. I'm gonna not do that. I'll just firebolt him.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Jeez. Anything else?
Nope.
Maria.
Did I add the +5 to the... Oh, he should have taken 5 more from the cloud. I forgot that.
I am going to rescue Boons. Everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's.
Do we want really big, or we think we're gonna be like?
I want really big.
I think
I'm-
Oliver wants big.
I'm hurting pretty badly.
Because I have a really, really big, but then I will be out of really high level spell slots. So. if we
Welcome to the
think-
club. I'm out of everything.
Cool. Like, are we okay with blowing this? I'm perfectly.
I
Fine.
think yes, if Asmonar is going to keep blowing things at us.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It was like, we're not trying to kill it. Alright.
Yeah, if he wants to be involved and be shooting lightning from fucking...
4, 6, 7, 8 level.
Oh boy.
I'll take it.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's the 8, 6, 6, 6. 1, 2.
Crazy Torm.
A very interesting number for Torm over here.
So just that Torm is like canonically Lucifer?
Now it is. It's your turn.
Oliver.
Yeah. Alright, maybe I won't go punch him. But I will go slice him up a bit.
You could also just lay on hands on yourself.
I don't do that to myself.
He's-
Heathens.
Oh, man.
What's that? Okay. Phrasing.
Oh my god.
Alright, how could I forget? Of course, you're not a heathen.
That broke me.
I don't do that to myself. You know, that makes all of the... When you say it like that, that makes the times that you've done it to me feel very weird in retrospect.
I don't use that word. I don't use that phrase for it.
Good lord.
I'll go over here now.
Okay, so it was phrasing. I see. Okay.
Oh my lord.
Not AC. I'm gonna use my stunning assault on him. Yeah. This. Excellent, he's stunned. I'm gonna use a smite.
Stunned and dancing. I
Doing
think they call that having a
the
seizure.
world's saddest Macarena.
Yeah. He's given himself a concussion, I see.
I use my other smite.
Yeah, he's just
No,
like repeatedly
out.
slamming his heads against the ground. And you kill he.
Yeah. Very nice.
You hear this from the north as you see the heads that are kind of up out of the water just kind of pull in, and you see this floating disc in the water ways out.
Oh, it floats.
Quick, I have to get over there. Oh, I can fly. Never mind. Hold on.
Wait, where's the... we need to bring the fucking... The big bag of heavy.
Oh, that's right.
You see Gideon just like coming over like, eh.
Gideon,
This
you're
sucks.
alive.
Yes, I am okay actually.
Oh. Yeah, we need to get that over to the show.
How close do you have to be?
30 feet.
Okay, I will leave this.
Is
with
the
you,
show
Stormy.
levitating?
It's just floating in the water.
You
I mean, can we just ritually cast a boat again and then just
How much
guys
much does
go
that thing
push
weigh?
it?
How much does that thing weigh? Less than 1,000? Maybe?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll pull out the staff and cast telekinesis and just... and pick it up.
That works.
Sounds good.
Alright, well, I can go play over there and cast the magic circle, I suppose.
How long does that take to cast?
That might be a good point with telekinesis.
A minute.
Okay.
I can hold this for 10, and then it takes me a minute to cast Imprisonment, so...
I can also make the magic circle at a range of 30 feet, so...
Yeah, but so
I'll do that.
Yeah, and you guys are flying, so.
Yeah.
You
I'll
get
rush over
You
there.
can see the kind of oblong entrance to the shell with the just kind of faint glowing eyes from within, but they don't seem to react to you as you approach.
Just stay in there, alright? I'm just gonna be out here for a minute, don't you come on out. Drink some holy water.
Spritz, you give him a spritz.
Power of Torm compels you. Power
can
of Torm compels
Cast
you.
your spell, and you see
Alright.
around the entrance there those faint glowing yellow runes of the magic circle. They seem to take hold.
I've done it!
All right. I'm not worried about succeeding in reading the spell. I foresaw that that'll go well, but I'm very worried about his save.
Oh wait,
I mean, I can give him a.
don't we need to have him on land?
No, it will put him in a prison.
Oh, okay.
I
Well.
mean, I could also give him an inspiration if that helps. I still have some left.
Yeah, I can do my once a day, you get +5.
No, I'm not worried about adding.
Yeah.
I'm worried about subtracting.
Oh.
I can do it. I'm worried about him succeeding the save.
Oh.
Do I have a battle hymn for this?
Yeah, I don't have anything for that.
Oh,
I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping the circle will help
Oh,
disrupt his connection, but
I can also try to cast curse on him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the bestow curse doesn't that fuck with ability checks, not saves?
No, it's both.
Yeah.
I just have to pick one, like, ability. Here.
Is it really?
Yeah. If
Do it.
select one ability
Oh,
that...
that's different in this than it is in 5e. That's better.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's him for sure.
But of course, he has to fail the same wisdom save for the curse for that to work. So
Yeah, but you get multiple tries at that one. You see a little turtle
Yeah,
just like
true.
standing on that tree.
That's true, small turtle.
bane him first. Do you have another first?
I do, actually. I could bane him first because my curse isn't concentration.
Yeah, I think it's just touch.
Oh.
It is, isn't it? Or do you have one that is?
No, this is the special one that
Oh,
it's
shit.
just
Yeah,
permanent.
Everlasting curse.
Damn.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yes.
Hers just is
yeah.
gnarly.
I'm gonna say Thea
Wow,
just
that's-
got real fucking tired of all her concentration spells. Just like, you know what? This curse lasts forever. Fuck you.
I don't want to concentrate.
Bane him until it works, and then curse him until it works.
Sure, let's do that. How many? I have a bunch of first. Okay.
You gonna try to bane him?
Yeah, I'll try to bane him.
All right. Fucking 3 on the die.
Woo!
Well,
So
I have
I'll
a
say
DC
that
of 18,
Probably
so...
fails.
Alright, so he has a minus 1d4. And then for the wisdom save...
You do have to
So-
touch the shell for bestow curse there.
Alright, I could just fly over. I'll go ahead and do that.
-3 on the dice for that one.
Did he get a nat 1?
And a 4.
Oh my god, amazing. Amazing.
So-
It writes itself sometimes. It just...
it knows what the story is.
And to make sure, wisdom for sure, correct?
For the imprisonment?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's whiz. It's
Okay, well,
fantastic.
there you go.
Now, let's hope this works, because if it doesn't, he's immune to me ever doing it to him ever again forever.
Great.
Roll time!
Great optimism.
Also, Matthew, it doesn't say that the component is consumed, so if you just want that to be a thing that's somewhere,
Sure.
that's just somewhere now.
That's a 4 on the dice. What's your spell save DC?
18.
probably doesn't make it, I'm gonna guess. I don't have his stat block written, but I'm guessing he doesn't have plus 14 to wisdom.
14 to wisdom. He's not the wisest of creatures.
A crazy shark titan.
You see,
Yeah.
as Baranon finishes reading this scroll, and a few things happen. You see the shell just kind of come levitating up out of the water. You see these heads slamming against this magic circle barrier that Oliver created as it's unable to break through. And you see coming up out of the water chains that start to wrap around this thing. You recognize this as one of the other effects of the spell that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just kind of tighten around it, and you see it dragged past you guys back towards the mountains. And it actually just kind of phases through the mountain range before completely embedding itself underneath, it seems.
Oh my.
I would say that went about as well as we could have possibly hoped.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
Good job,
yeah,
everyone.
looks like it worked.
Well, it looked like that was pretty good to me.
I think that scroll might have been a little spicier than I thought. That did a freebie. I cast it with the one version, and it used another version of the spell on him as well.
It might have been also the sheer amount of material you had for that, too.
I'm not complaining either way.
Well done, Baranon.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, he's locked up and cursed forever. Unless he can...
Yeah, that's true.
The curse is only removed from a specific condition, such as absorbing the scale of a red dragon, ingesting ambrosia, swimming in a mythical waterway, or performing an act of supreme heroism. It's
Well,
just
he's
there.
first.
I doubt
He's
he's
gross.
ever gonna perform an act of supreme heroism, so...
Well,
Great.
And as for the imprisonment, we'll just say it's until Araket lets him out.
Yeah.
that was what I had in mind when I cast it, so hopefully that takes, and hopefully Araket isn't wrong.
Yeah.
I'd say that's about as good as we can do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think we kind of went above and beyond for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Easy in and out, 1 day adventure. Let's go home, team.
Easy.
I think it's time to celebrate.
Oh, absolutely. Here, let me go ahead and pull out. I pull out my atlas to libation.
It points
Because
you
of course I got.
westward. As you guys kind of make your way back up the archipelago, you feel this rumbling in the ground beneath you, and you see... All of you guys just notice, like, your hair is, like, standing on end a little bit. As you see some pebbles and dirt around you start to float up off the ground. And suddenly there is this, ahead of you, towards the mountains, just this blinding white light for a moment before you see, suddenly appearing from this blinding light, this enormous metal bipedal being. He's like 30 feet tall, 40 feet tall. You have never seen anything like this. It looks like it's constructed out of adamantine. And it just kind of has this large central eye in its chest as it just kind of like points down at you. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
I...
You have performed well here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
He just kind of points a finger down at Baranon. You who gaze upon the plains.
Yeah, would I know about this?
You can make a check, an
Arcana Plains?
Arcana Plains.
That's him. That's your guy.
Yeah, this is
28?
This is a being from Mechanus. This is a Marut.
Yes, hello. I know vaguely of your plane, but not much.
I require assistance.
In what way?
We're a little busy.
Our plane is colliding with another.
Oh.
Oh,
So are all of them right now.
This business you have conducted with the Leviathan strikes me as relevant to my interest, and yours as well.
Sure, yeah.
I will bring you to Mechanus. It will be quick. No time shall
Alright.
pass in the material while you are gone.
Just him.
The four of you.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
You see Gideon's just like, I'm gonna leave this one to you all. I don't want to, nope. I should
Yeah.
really be going back up to the temple.
Good luck trying to
Yeah.
explain this, by the way, but do tell them.
Yeah,
I
okay.
said no time's gonna pass, so we can
Well,
really just
Okay,
sit here for a
well,
second.
we'll have fun then.
Mhm.
I'll go. If it's cool with you, I'd like to go see what the hell's he's talking about there, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
sure.
not?
The Leviathan
Wow.
may join.
Thanks.
Hey.
Come. Just kind of like extends a hand, and you see this tear open in the space in front of you.
Barry, who is this guy?
A very powerful thing from Mechanus. I don't know why he's here.
You may call
I
me
don't know
the
what that means.
Indefatigable.
Okay.
That.
Shut it down to Indy.
I have heard
Is
this
that allowed?
before.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure.
What is your purpose? I know your people are very organized, and you are kind of the bigger ones maintain the order.
I watch. I observe. I protect.
So why do you need us?
There is
Protect
something
Mechanus.
you would like to observe.
All right.
Why not, I guess.
Do I need to? I'm assuming you can take us. I could get the fork, but
Step through.
Okay.
Oh, that's just a gate. Oh, man, I really want to know that one. Okay.
Perhaps you shall. He just kind of reaches down and pokes you on the head. Nothing happens at this moment, but...
Okay.
He's doing lay on the hands.
And then he steps through that little
Shut up.
crack. Always wanted to visit Mechanus.
I don't know what that is.
I haven't, but we're here.
Reckon you're about to find
Robot
out.
Land.
Okay.
Okay.
Robot Land of order and law.
Oh,
Dum dum.
Do not do anything weird. And if they just
Weird.
even for us, this place is a bit rigid. Thea, you will probably you either chafe a lot or be very bored, one or the other.
I noted. I already feel a little bored. Goddess. Cool. I'll just be over here with my castanets.
But they do certainly have the power to imprison us on their plane and not let us out, even with my interplanar travel. So
Okay,
Don't
I'm
piss
putting
them off.
away the castanets.
this will be fun. Let's go.
sure, I guess.
Yeah, I've never seen you both so excited and terrified at the same time, Mary.
Oh, I'm actually rather excited. Academically, this is fantastic, but this is just a terrible time for a field study.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go, I guess.
Alright, you guys go ahead on through the portal. And we'll stop there.
Yeah.
But you guys can level up.
Yeah!
Hey.
Oh, I get some things
What
with
is
it.
that?
Well, we all get things.
We get
Level
9, 12.
17. So Barry, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
learn Gate, you could. But actually, I don't know if you could. But
Oh yeah, it's conjuration. It's like that's Barry's like holy grail.
Well, there you go.
Downside is it's not good for combat for our purposes, but that story-wise would fit him to a T.
Wow, I know 5th levels now. And my smites do more.
Ooh, I get a signature 3rd now.
all right. Well, while they figure that out, we will leave you guys there. But come back next week for more fun in Mechanus, and maybe we'll
Oh,
meet.
boy.
Maybe we'll meet another Leviathan. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who's to say? Till then.
Used to say.